Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing today?
Oh, little Wayne's World for you all. Whoa.
Well, don't make them all seasick right from the start.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes.
I really messed it up. There we go. There we go. That's a good way of covering up when you screwed up where you setting up the camera before you started. See? Smoke screen. Ooh, big camera trickery.
I don't know if it's a good way because some can argue, right? Well, hello, everybody in the chat. It is Wednesday afternoon or evening or maybe night for you. And we have an interview today. Amazing interview with ASMR artist, MinxLaura123.
She is awesome, guys. We're going to have such a good time tonight.
Tingles,
yes.
tingles.
That's right. This is true. And not one, but two channels, of course.
That's right. She has her official ASMR channel as well as her vlogging channel. The official ASMR.
Oh,
we're gonna learn how to pronounce it properly. ASMR channel is around 50K, guys. She's really doing amazing, and we love her. I've been binge listening to her for the last couple of weeks.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, there we're known for helping channels reach their goals. If you guys can help us, we can get 696, right? No. Yeah, 696. Yeah, that's what she needs. Yeah, 696. I mean, I could spin the wheel for her. I don't know if that would help too much. But on the other side, if you guys happen to have 694 friends sitting around that haven't had the luxury of checking out MinxLaura, we could break one hell of a record tonight because I think the most you ever got was 145 or something like that.
That's right. And if you're wondering, well, what is ASMR? You probably have seen by now already videos popping up here and there. And even companies have started their promotional roles and videos, including their ASMR versions to sell their products. It has been around for a while. It's been trending now. It's everywhere. We want to know more about what it is and is it good for you? I know some of people will say, well, that's just not for me. Believe me, you will find the one that works for you. And when you do, you'll know it. Because it will hit you like nothing else. And that's true. For each and every one of you out there, there is a special ASMR that works right for you. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Definitely, guys. It is going to be a really great chat, and she is just fantastic. Even the other day when we did the test with Zoom, like, I mean, she is everything you expect her to be from her videos and everything else, and that she does not disappoint.
Definitely, I hope that she's going to do some of it live, hopefully, as well. And if you guys stick around, I might share with you my favorite ASMR, or what makes me tingle.
Oh, my God.
Yep. But I'm not going to talk about it just yet. We'll wait for our guest to join us, and we'll talk about what makes me tingle. Cab 7! Simply because I believe the two of you Push Studios, Cab 7 is amazingly crazy man.
You're such... you need ASMR. Can you stop super chatting people like this?
And for those of you that don't know, Cab is amazing inspiration, motivation, and a dose of comedy and laugh. He's amazing. Go check him out. I'll put the link in the chat.
I can't think of too many people in here that don't know Cab already that wouldn't recommend him to everybody here who doesn't have the luxury of knowing Cab 7. He is a must follow. A great tie-in with ASMR, actually. I'm hoping him and Minx will get to know each other. I know she goes to his streams and that because they are a great fit, all about mind, spirit, and body. So,
well, definitely his painting, I think, could be something definitely could make a ASMR collaboration, since that's how ASMR started.
yeah.
I did Bates, and we'll talk about that with our guest as well.
Oh, there's going to be lots to discuss. It's going to be awesome. Guys, I need your help tonight. And I'm watching everybody's getting hit. The servers have been going nuts lately here. So I'm asking you guys to please, please, please tweet it out. Hit the like button, DM friends, and of course, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button so we can show you all the things we got going on, guys. You can find our schedule on our About section. There you go. Let's get that up here for you. There. We're on 6 nights a week, 7 p.m. Eastern every night except for tomorrow when we have our European edition shout-outs. That's right. Then we're on at 1 p.m. Eastern. To say thank you to all those people across the pond that are so kind and stay up with us so many nights a week and miss sleep because of us, and hopefully it doesn't disrupt their days.
Well, our guest, in fact, is also joining us from across the pond, and it's it's a little bit past midnight. Where is she from?
That's right, which was so kind of her to donate her
Yes.
time tonight to be on with us. With that, that means a lot to do that. That really does.
It does, guys.
And her words have been nothing but so amazing towards what we do here, and us towards her as well. So it's going to be a really great chat.
She does a lot of collaborations as well, and mainly with ASMR artists, but not only. She gets other channels to do ASMR stuff on her channel. For example, Nerd of the North was just lately on
That
her
was
live
great.
stream.
I love it. She wears them with pride, and also she's a huge fan of God the Good One. And I got to say thank you to God the Good One, because that's how we met. So I want to say a big thank you. He has awesome support live streams, and he's funny, one of the funniest people on YouTube as well. And Nerd of the North, one of the people I respect most on YouTube. The two of them together are just a great fit. So it's awesome to have them both in here under one roof. Oh, there she is, Marjorie. Hello, my loving friends, getting stronger. Thank you for all your prayers. Each and every one has given me the courage to move onward. Much love and hugs to you as well, Marjorie. And it's a pleasure to see you in here. And it's a pleasure to see you on the men. So what a pleasant surprise. Hope you're having a good evening. JP Slayer Racing is in here. Benny Loco on bricks. There's so many channels, guys. I'm going to show you all out in a minute. Have no fear. Give you guys an arena size. God the Good One, whatever.
Oh, he's good. He's good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's such an ass.
And we are going to be joined by our guests in a little bit of time. And before that, as always, we do a little bit of housekeeping here. And it's your time to grab your coffee and come back right on time.
Definitely.
In the meantime, if you stay around, don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you're new. The link is somewhere down below. And of course, our hashtag Blue Range Group selfies up there on Twitterverse. If you can post them and add hashtag Blue Range Group, we love to see your faces out there. And we'll share it on our screen as well. And Andrew's still laughing.
God, I can just hear him with the accent saying it and everything. I can just see the mask, the whole works. Oh my God. Oh, that was a good one. Alrighty, guys. So yeah, we're gonna have a really great show for you tonight. In the meantime, guys, I just put up the link for selfies. I really love seeing you guys' selfies. It's such an honor, and it's a great way to be seen. So if you guys can take a moment and upload using the link, please use the included hashtag Blue Wrench Group so everybody can see you. And it's a selfie of you watching us. If you can't do that, that's okay. A selfie of you. You got merch, throw it on, show everybody what you have in store. And we'll check them periodically this evening. Stacy Morgan, it's been a moment. How are you? Good to see you.
Syntax AI, Panda Photographer, who says that I'd never like, I always love Push Studios. Well, thank you so much. Amazing, talented photographer.
Yes, amazing selfies. Very amazing selfies.
Yes, looking forward to that. Amy Sorrell is here, and MU Free Music for your videos, who released today a new track. So if you're interested in new music for your videos, go and check out MU Free Music for your videos. That's what you hear in the background of our videos all throughout season 2.
Background intros, outros, anything we do on here is MU free music, guys. You're hearing it all the time, and he's got a ton more tracks than what we're playing. And isn't it great? We talked about that with music last night on Tech Talk Tuesday. This is where you get it right from the source, so you don't have to worry. You know you can use it. And all it takes is just a simple thank you in your description. How cool is that? You know?
And speaking about yesterday, did you guys miss it? Yesterday was quite an interesting conversation, our Tuesday Tech Talk.
Yeah.
We handled that hot potato of updated community guidelines and the newest changes on YouTube. I talked about that yesterday. That was pretty interesting. We tried to go through all the updates and changes and how it influences us. Also got you guys' questions. And at the very beginning of our stream, we actually showed how to set up your homepage with playlists and trailers. So if that's something you're interested in, and if you don't know about the updates on YouTube, or you would like to know more about it, go and check it out. That was in yesterday's stream on Tuesday Tech Talk.
It was a great chat. It was a great chat. Carnival in the next few days. Maybe I will be able to send you a selfie while celebrating Carnival next few days.
Yes, I remember the last time you took a selfie from there in your
awesome.
Uniform, orchestra uniform.
Yes.
Love that so much. That is
really
awesome.
cool.
Have fun.
Oh, guys, so you're very welcome, MU for music, and thank you for everything you do for us. Guys, like I say, once again, we are battling servers. We talked about that last night. Google is heavily migrating, YouTube is heavily migrating its servers away from Google. All the new updates being implemented, plus new studios being more refined, is causing complete havoc. So much to the point that some of the big YouTubers are even forbid to create right now because it's too hard to build traction with all this going on. We're still here, and guys, we have an amazing guest, so I'm asking you to help us and help Art tonight as well. Feel welcome to celebrate it. Please hit the like button. Please tweet it out. Please DM friends. Let's get as many people in here and show what up-and-coming YouTubers can do together. More the merrier. It's always a great party.
That's right. And we don't want to punish you, our viewers,
No.
for what YouTube glitches have. So that's why we still continue going on despite all the glitches
Definitely.
here. Because we want to be here for you and have fun and entertain, besides all the views and glitches, what's going on there. Just a note, if you do see 150 comments on your page from us, that's not on purpose. We're not spamming. It's also one of the glitches of YouTube. Reported it to YouTube on Twitter. Actually, comment on Creators Insider today. With 150 comments, so let's see if it changes.
We're trying.
So FYI, yeah.
And Blue Collar Fishing, congratulations on hitting 1K last night. Very well done. Up and onward. You're in the 4 digits now, and this is just the beginning, never an ending. So congratulations to you. Stacy, you're so cool. You're so cool. Never. Love you. Came on at midnight for Laura, no me. Oh, yeah, sorry, G. Cole. We always give a couple of minutes for everybody to come in, so I know it's late for you guys. Sorry.
And our guest is going to be joining us in about 10 minutes or so. We're going to do our famous roll call with each and every one of you shouting out for coming into the beginning of our stream. And, of course, Blue Ranch selfies as well. And right after that, we're going to be joined by our amazing, beautiful, talented ASMR artist, MinxLaura.
Nerd hug to you, Nerd of the North. Well, I think it's just about time to say hi to everybody here. What do you think?
I think so.
Alrighty, let's do it. There's so many great channels there. There she is in the chat, guys.
Yes.
There she is. So great to see her.
Having a coffee to wake her up.
I know.
So good to see you, Laura.
Such a trooper.
Say, guys, hi to our guest in the chat. She's in the chat.
All right, guys, and it's time to say hi to everybody in the chat. It's great to see you all in here. Anybody new, this is your arena size welcome, because after our star, Laura, tonight, you guys are the next stars of the show and deserve an arena size welcome for being here. I want to say a big hello to XOXO AIM, Vexicore, Triple G's, Tootsie, Rolling Stone Travels, Toothsome Discoveries, Tony's Reviews, Tonyo23, The Panda Photographer, The Creator Spotlight Show, The Cannabis Show, Syntax AI, Stacy Morgan, Stacy, Here We Grow Again, Speech Fairies, Smoke E44, 7 is Enough, Razzle Rama Videos, Ralph Morick, Raising Selena and Emily, Queen Bee, Nerd of the North, MU free music for your videos, which you're listening to exclusively here tonight. Link in the description. Ms. Sweets, MinxLaura123 ASMR, our wonderful guest for tonight. Little Bunny Flopsy ASMR. Icy Media, Kiran Keshub, John Isabella, Jason NG, Izzy Fam. It's my Christy Lee. God the good one. That's right. He's God the good one, guys. He's got to have a special intro. Gemma's Journey Grace is in here. G. Cole, First Lady of G Fam. Dude from the neighborhood, Chalky Orange. Cerise Granger Studios. I hope I pronounced that properly. Karen Somers. Cab 7 is in the house, guys. Cab 7. Cookies ASMR. Brenda M. Blue Collar Fishing. Benny Loco Ubrexer is in the house. Amy Sorrell. Alicia Loving Life J4K. Alex the Blue Man, reviewer and gamer. Adam Fenix 6190. 210 Brewing. And if there's anybody I missed, please say hi and highlight your name so I can say a big hello to you as well. It's great to have each and every one of you in here, and we're going to have a really great time tonight. So with an awesome guest, there's no way you can't have a good night, so we're very lucky in that.
Just in time prepping. Marcel Harding, Gary Foster, Brant Ariels is here, John Isabella, Alicia Loving Life, Doll Whip Dad, Nomadic Bike, Comedy Grooves, Review State of Laughter, hello, XOXO, Treetop Gossiping News, Mind for Combat here, made it for a little bit of time. Kieran, hello. Amy, hello. Hello to each and every one of you listening to us on their headphones as well. Say hi in chat if you can, and if you can, that's okay too. Hope you enjoy your night.
Justin Mellows here, who did a song for us. Thank you very much, and great to see you in here.
Thank you. Chalky Orange. Thank you. They're receiving Q&A for their next video. So guys, if you have any questions for them, go and tweet it at them. Chalky Orange. Lou Rock in the house.
Hey, what's going on, bud?
Yeah.
How are you?
By the way, I don't know if you guys know, but our guest is very much into paranormal. That's right. True. That's her other side. Awesome. And Cookies ASMR said that, Andrew, you did ASMR without knowing it, lighting that cigarette.
Oh, yeah. I get an anxiety. I bug anxiety sometimes. I'll do ASMR shoutouts and I'll do the whole smacking, smoking thing. I love it.
Yeah, I did today ASMR announcing our guest on Twitter. So guys, you can go and check that out. I wonder if that would be ASMR for somebody who wants to quit and can't smoke, or for somebody to take it on.
I would try to say it sounds like a lovely habit, but I'd be lying.
It's bad. It's bad.
It's a bad habit. Don't do it. Do not recommend it in any shape or form. So I guess it's time to take a look at some selfies, and so we can get our guest up here very soon. What do you think?
That's right.
Alrighty, let's do this. There we go. Let's take a look. And the first one is Rama. What is going on, my friend? That is freaking incredible.
Yes. Beautiful.
Then again, you never disappoint with photos, so very nice. I guess I can take off the echo now.
There
you go. I forgot all about it. It just felt so common. Thank you so much, my friend, all the way in Paris. There he is, guys. Panda photographer. Amazing photographers. Look at that.
Yes, his latest video featuring 4 photographers from Instagram. So go check that out.
That is so epic. You're so, oh man, you got the style going. You got the style going. Everything looks fantastic. There's Justin, guys. There he is. Oh my God, I can't stand this new Twitter layout. I wish.
Oh, I forgot to tell you a tip that was shared with us, that you actually should clean your cookies out and then log back in, and it will be back to the old one.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So thank you so much for that tip on Twitter.
One more day until March arrives. Enjoy the final days of February, and those and there's more singing to come. Well, thank you so very much. Loving it. Let's see, guys. There is our guest for tonight. There she is. Ready to go. Looking fantastic.
Yes.
What an amazing person, guys. Anybody who hasn't had the luxury of meeting MinxLaura, you are in for one treat. That I will say. Gary, hitting 500. That's what we're talking about, Gary.
Congratulations, yeah.
Very well done, my friend.
Way to go.
Watch out with that thumbtack there. That doesn't pick you. That looks like another shot where they trip to the hospital or something like that. Vexay. Hi, Puša. I was busy yesterday. I couldn't get on stream, but I've noticed that something changed on YouTube. But it's fine. I'm on stream. I've been playing around on stream, especially God the Good One. Well, that's excellent. Can never go wrong hanging around with God the Good One. He is fantastic.
And talented Vaxicore, of course.
That is incredible. What a great looking photo. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yes, God the Good One. She's tawny. That's right. Oh, wow, Amy. Watching Pusa Studios interviewing my good friend, MinxLaura123. So nice to have you in here. Thank you. It's always great to have you in here. Love it. What a great selfie. Thank you so much for taking the time once again. And there he is, guys. Syntax AI, what's going on? Hope you're doing well. Always love having you in here. And hope you're ready to have a great night as well.
And apparently you missed some selfies. I have been reported.
I don't know. Like I say, this new layout is just, it blows.
You're going to go to the latest and scroll back a bit. There are more of them.
Okay.
Apparently. That's what the chat says here.
Alrighty. I was never one to argue with the chat. And, okay. Let's see. God the Good One is in the house. What is this all about? What is this all about?
Well,
up on stage. That's what he's doing. I know right when he was caption.
For the God.
That's right. That's right. Wow. What a great shot. Thank you so much, my friend. Epic as always, but that's what you specialize in. Epic. And there it is, guys. Nerd rules. Blue wrench for life.
Blah, blah, blah.
You are just, oh, man. What a duo. The two of you guys, one photo after another. Yeah, no, that's a sign. That's a sign from the God, the Good Ones, that they're all together.
Yes,
everything's
that's
aligning.
Right.
Let me roll back here and see what I missed. Rama. Wow, that is incredible.
This is gorgeous. Look at the colors. Look at the crispness of it. Amazing. Beautiful.
Man, you do awesome work. Love it. Always love seeing
Jenny, of course.
There's Jenny from the blog. Almost missed Jenny. Could you have imagined that?
No.
Jenny Morris, always such a pleasure to see you. Always love seeing you.
That is so awesome. And blue collar
fishing. Who hit 1K. Congratulations once again. See, guys, there's where you put your merch. This is where you place it. Loving it, my friend. Loving it.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Omar. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's so kind of you. And thanks for supporting us.
And Irish Whiskey Paranormal says he could be arrested if he posted a selfie right now. That sounds a little bit like bushcraft, outdoors, and survival.
Yes, exactly.
Mode. And there is one from Sleeping Artist ASMR on top of it as well. And guys, it's never too late to add yours as well. We're going to get back to them at the end of our live stream. So add yours, hashtag Blue Orange Group. Always good to see you guys, and like each other's pictures as well. Comment on each other's pictures if you haven't connected on Twitter too.
Here's a picture that my friend sent me. She said I can use it as my new YouTube profile in the future. Wow. Such great artistic work. Holy God.
The speed
fantastic.
You're putting these out is unbelievable. I don't know how you do that. It's like, I don't know.
There's Sleeping ASMR. How are you? So great to have you in here. Thank you so much for the I love the selfie. It looks so awesome. I just made a disaster of that. I just made a monitor of the whole thing. That's why I don't do it. I'm leaving it to the professionals.
I like the whole personal hand gesture thing as well. That gets involved me more. Come here. We're gonna start our interview just in a little bit of time.
All right, it's just about time. Are you ready to come on? Yes. I love what you did with your hair. It looks really nice. So good to see you. You look good. Oh, wait, you got a little something right there. We are such idiots. Should be arrested.
We'll never do it as good as our guest
Oh my gosh, she
tonight.
said this is so tingly. She's being way too kind. I think she meant to say putrid.
So this is not what you're going to be seeing
No,
later
I
on.
promise I won't do that.
Well, we can't promise that, but it's definitely not even close to what our guest tonight is doing on her videos. The Mitten Dad, hello, good to see you. Vexicor, so much was going on.
I know. Well, we've pretty much, like I said, we're leaving to the professionals right now, guys. And I think it's just about time to bring our guest on. What do you think?
Yes, I think so too, guys. Let's invite our guest to join us, MinxLaura ASMR. She's so amazing, and we're so excited to have her on our stream tonight. Just a reminder for you guys, if you could like and share, and of course if you are new to our stream, please hit that subscribe button. We do appreciate, and hit the bell as well so you know when we are on next. Our next live stream is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, but other than that, we are here at 7 p.m. from Sunday to Friday with interviews, Tuesday Tech Talk, and of course game night. Nerd of the North, thank you so much. Puša Studios and MinxLaura are legends. Well, we know about MinxLaura, that's true.
Yes.
I don't know about Puša Studios, but thank you.
You're just so kind.
Yes, thank you so much.
And once again, I just love, you know how I feel. I absolutely love what you do, my friend. I say that. You don't have to super chat me either, and I've always been saying that. I love your spirit.
Video call-in show, hello, good to see you.
Welcome.
I've been checking your channel lately as well. Shannon Doherty, hello. Just a reminder for you guys, not to use got use numbers or any of that. Let's respect our guest here. You can more than welcome to network and leave the comment in the videos of the channels you follow. But other than that, let's chat about our guest.
Let's just keep it on the down low, guys. That's all we're asking. So,
hello.
There we go. Oh, you guys are ahead of the game. I was just getting you set up. Alrighty, guys. Let's say hi to our guest and welcome, Laura. How are you tonight?
Hello, I'm very nervous, but hello.
Nervous?
There's no why. After that ASMR mess we just did, you should feel like on top of the world right now.
I mean, literally, I have to worry that you're going to steal my job, both of you. I mean, that was good. That was tingle, tingle, tingles from both of you there.
You're way too kind.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I liked it.
I think we do have a little bit of a thing with ASMR.
Yeah.
And I've noticed that in us, we kind of have a inquisitiveness about it. We've ever since we got the mic with the echoes,
Yes.
and the more bass, because we always wanted that public radio sound more bassy, and we do kind of lead to it. So I think there is a little.
We will do the couples ASMR. Is there a channel that does a
If you ever
couples
want to collab with
ASMR?
me on the ASMR channel, we can do it. I'm up for that.
That would be interesting.
That'd be awesome.
You're a
Couples
brave
ASMR.
woman, I'll say that.
Oh my.
I'll be called worse.
Oh my God, no, you are fantastic.
And so it begins.
Yes, and it's going to be a fun one. No worries whatsoever. First of all, I got to say thank you so much for being so generous with your time. I know it's late for you, and come on with us.
I've got coffee, but my lipstick's gone all over me mug. But
No, that's just the traffic.
You're
Yeah,
not
right
the
there.
only one.
You're in good company. Mine came off before the show, so I'm okay.
oh, that's why then. Yeah.
No, thank you so much for taking your time, and yes, especially because it's so late at where you are. So we do appreciate that.
Oh no, thank you for having me. Not literally, but
Oh.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'll be on my best behavior. I'm sorry.
Well, we love you as you are. So best or
No,
worst
I
or somewhere in the middle, we love it.
Oh,
This guy's gonna be laughing.
and we're
95%
off
of
to the
time.
races, folks. We're off to the races. I love it. Oh no, that was great. That was
Come
good.
bright red now.
Brenda M loves your lip color, by the way. So
Oh,
there.
thank you. I can't see the chat room. Oh, there it is. It's there. I
Yeah,
can
but
see it
that's
now.
okay. Don't worry about
Probably
the
not better
chat.
off not looking because it might put me on.
Don't worry about the chat. If there are going to be any questions, I'm definitely going to pick them up and we'll kind of answer during the conversation. So just relax,
still here?
sit back.
Well, see, Cab 7's in here, and I know you've gone to his live streams. I seen you there the other day, and I'm like, you guys
he's a lovely man, really lovely man.
You guys got to meet each other because you have the same kind of humor and everything else. You kind of jump from very serious to that, and yeah, you guys are a match in heaven.
Lovely, really nice man, actually. Yeah.
It's a soothing, like, I mean, ASMR, what you do and what he's doing, kind of go in that hand to hand of putting people at ease. You know, they kind of complement each other.
Mm. He's got a very soothing voice, actually. You know what I mean? Like he could get me to sleep.
Yeah,
in a nice way.
And you know, funny you say that because I used to, and I'm still am, use Cab's streams to help me fall asleep, especially when I'm in pain. And now I added your videos as well to have that. So I one day
like the hand movements.
Yes, one night I have Cab 7, and the other night I have you, and then now I alternate your guys' playlists, and it helps so much. I must say, yeah, the hand movements are taking me everywhere where they should. They're more than tingles and anything. Yeah, see, you just did it, and it's like right away I can feel it. And the hair, I don't even know the right definition of it, but the hair brushing part of the personal with the camera there, I'm done. I'm just like, don't bother me. I'm just watching this. Yeah, so that's why.
Truthfully, if you didn't get an extra 50 hours this weekend of watch
oh my God, yes, I don't know how many times.
It was.
And I fall asleep, and then it's it's still playing. I wake up, and you are already talking to me in the morning. So
I'm just there watching every move. Creepy.
So guys, try that out. It actually really helps sleeping.
But ASMR, I mean, I'm sure you didn't get into it like at a very young age because it's just kind of a more new thing, or becoming more prominent. But would you say when you were young, did you have like qualities that you say now you can see where it led you to ASMR?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I didn't, as you said, I didn't have a name for it. But when I was younger, I used to love like having my family brush, because I've got long hair. They used to brush my hair, and I used to get like tingles. When you're at school, when your friends start tickling your arm, that kind of goosebumpy feeling. And also when I used to go to work with my mum used to like take me into the office with her, and I'd listen to her typing on the typewriter. Because I'm old school, I remember the typewriter, and it was just lovely. I was like, oh, and now I know what those kind of sounds and feelings were.
So would you say you value touch more than sight? Like, I mean, touch or sound, excuse me, connects with you more than the other senses? Is it the sound, or is it the whole array of the sight, sound?
Yeah, so some people, when they watch ASMR, only get sort of tingles and relax visually. Some only get it from sounds, but some, lucky like me, we get it from visuals, like the hand movements that she loves that I'm doing for her. But also sounds at the same time. So I'm quite lucky because I get tingles from, lots of different aspects of it. So.
And so that kind of drives your passion into doing this, because I mean, the best way to be good at something is to love,
have it yourself and love what I'm doing. Yeah, exactly. I do love what I'm doing. So I've been doing it for 6 years, every day, pretty much tapping on something, whispering every day for 6 years. Is that
like in your day-to-day life? If you're at the bus or your friend's house, something you catch yourself like tapping and stuff, or?
I tap on everything. I literally stand at the bank machine. I'm just tapping on the thing. I think, what am I doing? I'm just tapping on stuff. Part and parcel of the job, I think. I don't know. But yeah. I
love it though. It's inspiring to you. It really is. It's like you find your calling.
It's a big part of my life. Yeah, it's a big part of my life.
And how do you feel about it as it's growing, and that's a great opportunities for you now with it becoming so much more mainstream in this last while?
It's become such a big trend. When I first started 6 years ago, there were a few, but now there's just like so many. Every day I look on YouTube, there's another new one, which is great. But it is just becoming such a big thing. It's not niche anymore like it used to be. It's more like a trend. So obviously the more people that know about it, the more people it can help with anxiety, insomnia. But obviously for me personally, I'm like, how am I going to stand out? There's so many amazing people, like you've got to keep being original and different and just keep standing out and working hard, I suppose. But
well, that's what's amazing about it, because it is so much based on low voice and a lot of touch and back noise. But you still bring your own personality, because you've seen us now for a bit. I'm always preaching to everybody, the only way to be original on YouTube is to be yourself.
Be yourself, yeah.
And you do that through it. And I find it amazing because I don't know your niche as well. But I do see it as we were looking through and starting to research. I get it, where it's you. I can see how you bring your personality.
Thank you. I'll try and do that. Even the role plays, I try and be. There's always a little bit. I mean, even the sassy role plays,
Yes.
I'm a little bit sassy, you know, sometimes. And the sweet ones, I can be sweet. So, you know, there's parts of my personality, I suppose, do come out in these characters. But I just obviously, you know, it's fun. I do have to keep being me, though. There's no point in just trying to be someone else. And I'm not that. I'm just me. So I might not be over professional, but I'm me. And I hope people sort of get to know me through the videos, you know.
Well, I see what the other ASMR communities are saying to you, and that, I mean, they look at you as kind of like the elder of the tribe type of thing. You know, like you've been in for so long.
Mummy.
Yeah, you know, they really.
I'm really old. I'm only 40 this year. Like, hey,
well,
mummy.
I think it's more out of respect. I think, thank God for you.
We have people in the chat already saying that you inspired them to make their own ASMR channel, like Amy Sorrell was saying.
Doesn't mean like vain. I mean, but they've told me that.
Yeah, and
said that to me.
Little MinxLaura said she didn't even know what ASMR was till she started watching your videos. Maybe we can pull back a bit and tell what it is for people that maybe it's the first time they hear about it, because there's still people that don't know what it is, ASMR. Maybe we can explain what exactly is it. What are we talking about today?
Yeah, I've got to remember that exact words, haven't I? Autonomous sensory meridian response.
And
I don't know. I remembered that.
Yeah, it's terribly scientific.
It is.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically videos to help people. For me, I've got very bad anxiety. You might think, oh, I'm seeing confident on camera, but I've got very bad anxiety. So it helps people with anxiety. It helps people with insomnia who are having trouble sleeping. As you know, it helps you sleep. Some people just watch it to relax in the background. They just chill out to it. And some people just watch it just because they, enjoy it. It's entertainment for them, and also the tingles. If you want to explain, you get some people get a tingly sensation, in their head or their arms or their legs or other places I don't want to think about. But it's just it's just relaxation where your body's so sort of in the zone of relaxation. Your head's like, oh, I've got all tingles. It's a nice feeling, So,
but it's actual physical reaction that happens, and that's what excited me about it when I was getting to understand more and more what is that it actually happens physically. And there's still studies been made about the actual effects of it, and endorphins that are getting released and all of that. But it is an actual physical reaction. It's not just an effect that's being called this fancy name.
It's not a placebo.
Yeah,
it's actually real.
It actually happens, exactly. And I think lots of people kind of don't know about it as well. That's I found interesting. But there are different kinds of ASMR videos that I think every time I click on a different type of ASMR artist, I find that there is different types of them. So like you said, there's ones that are more personable and role plays. What is out there for people? Because some people say, well, it's not for me. I don't like all those sounds.
There is a lot of choice, and I think that's the best. And I think with my channel, for me anyway, I've always tried to make lots of varied videos. I don't just do this, don't just do that, because all right, someone might come on and think, oh, I hate that video, but it clicks through and thinks, actually, but I like this one. So I always try and don't stick to one kind of genre of it. I try and mix it up and do lots of different things to sort of please someone, you know what I mean, at least. And I think it's important that there's a lot of variety out there, because if it was all the same type of thing, it'd be really boring. We need lots of variety as well,
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, because, for instance, I have an awful issue with somebody when they're chewing their food. That's my most pet. And that's one of the first ASMRs I was actually introduced to, and it turned me completely off to the whole thing. I kind of whitewashed it. If this is ASMR is not for me. So I got to say, I was pretty adamant for a while. If I seen ASMR, I wouldn't touch it. But then I got more into it, and it was actually that video. A funny thing was, I forget what channel it was, they hit a big milestone. And to celebrate, I don't know if you've seen it, they did the ASMR bank robbery.
No, I've not seen that.
Oh my God, it's the funniest thing of all time.
It sounds good.
Okay, we're going to go out and we're going to see. We're going to knock over this bank today. And they take off and there's guns blazing everywhere. They're doing the blood. They really did a big production onto it.
It's an actual movie, a short movie, all done in ASMR.
I've never seen it. I'll have to look it up.
And it's like a Bruce Willis type. Like, everything is going everywhere. But she's whispering the whole time, and then she kills her partner at the end so she can get all the money, but it's all her doing ASMR over like 5 minutes.
Some of them are like little mini films. They're so well put together. It's amazing. It really is. There's some talented people out there.
And that's what opened it. I said, well, okay, this wasn't smacking their lips and chewing. I know it was more of a farce, but okay, I'll give it another try. And I got to say, some of it is really engaging. I mean, and meeting people like you that put so much time and effort into their craft. It's an impressive thing that you're doing.
I have heard that there are different types of it.
Oh, thank you.
Sorry, I was going to say I agree. I do not like mouth eating, like food sounds and chewing. I'm like, ooh.
I don't know if that's supposed to relax you. I get really no.
I have heard that people can be divided into lovers of dry sounds and wet sounds. So the wet sounds would be ones that you don't like all the
lip smacking.
Smacking, squishy thingies, and all of that. And see, that's bad, Tingles.
That's really bad.
And then all the dry sounds. Is there anything else besides that you would categorize what is out there to look for?
There is, I mean, I do my kind of MinxLaura thing that a lot of people do as well, but it's the tongue click, like that. Well, I felt on it. Some people love it, some people hate it. It's Marmite.
I love it.
But some people really, it makes them cringe. But some people are like, can you do tongue clicking? And I sit there for an hour sometimes. There's so many different sounds you can make with any. You can make ASMR with any item in your house. You can tap on something, you can crinkle something. You can get a lip gloss just to say this one that I'm wearing and make sort of. You probably won't like that because it's wet sounds, but you can make anything in your house. You can make ASMR. True story.
But I mean, but at the same time too, do you feel like sometimes people just jump into it because without really understanding the ASMR, it's just like, okay, well, this is going really well. I can talk quietly and click, and that's enough to drive them into it.
There's no, I honestly started my channel with them years ago because it was helping me with my anxiety, and I really wanted to help other people. And that is the truth. That is the passion of why I started it, why I carried it on. But I do feel, as you say, some people now, because it's become such a trend, they are jumping on the bandwagon. They think, oh, a vlogger that's only ever spoke about makeup, suddenly like, oh, I know, I'll make a video about it. She's not interested. She doesn't want to help people.
Right.
She just wants to get views. And that upsets me a bit. And the celebrities kind of, getting on it and just sitting laughing. And it's like, we're working hard and you're just coming along, and you know what I mean? It's a little...
Yeah, there was a whole set. There was a whole set of the big celebrities doing it. And I kind
of... Some of them are good. Some of them are, I'm not going to diss them because some of them are really good, but really they're not doing it from the heart to help people with anxiety. Come on. They're doing it to get a little bit of money and fame and trending, and that kind of, as a person who's done it through love, that sounds really... but it's true.
No, it's
true. Passion.
It kind of gets me a bit. I'm like, I work hard and I put all my love in, and you're getting millions of views just because you've had a hit song.
Yeah, exactly. No, it does, and I would.
Horrible now.
No, I think it's true, and that happens a lot in YouTube now. That's why I was curious, especially for somebody like you that's been doing it for 6 years.
Yeah.
I would be I would be feeling the same way. You're justified, so don't worry.
I'm not jealous or anything.
No.
It's that sassy Minx just coming out.
I love it.
Well, there's lots of videos from very soft Minx to a very bitchy jealous one. I watched those too.
My fiance, the bitchy jealous one, always like, jokes.
No, I love that as a transformation. There's a question from MU who asked if ASMR work in the real world as well, or it's mostly in the video options only.
As in for myself or everyone?
In general, yeah. Is it possible to get like 1-on-1?
100%. I get it when I go in the bank, when they're sort of someone's doing your forms for you, and they're just giving you that personal attention. Also in it, like a spa, if you're having a massage or if you're having a haircut at the hairdressers, and it's that, especially if they're talking in a just happen to have a soft-spoken voice, and you think, oh, this is calming. It is, and that's why a lot of these role plays are based on hairdressers, spas, because it's where people really feel ASMR, so they kind of pick up from that and then make a role play kind of that scenario.
Would you say ASMR? What would you say is the majority of men versus women that are interested as watching ASMR? Do you think it's 50?
As watching or creating? Well, yeah. As what viewers?
Yeah, viewers. Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, my channel, for me personally, when I look at my analytics, most of my viewers are women. I do have a section of men, but mostly they're women, which is fine. But there's a lot of other ASMR creators that I know that say, most of my viewers are men, and you know, so maybe I'm just not pretty enough to appeal to the men. But, you know, you do find maybe some of the more kind of sultry looking ones will have more men than women. Because I'm a bit more girl next door and a bit, you know, hello, I'm your girl next door. I'll get more women and a few men as well. So I think I don't know. I think men do watch it. Maybe they don't confess to watching it.
Yes, that's why I was wondering with the analytics that tells a tale that might not always come out in the chat.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I never watch it.
They get caught instead of watching rude stuff. They get caught watching Barbie 123 over here.
Yeah, that's right.
It was worse.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. It might raise more questions than the other.
Exactly.
But it is true what you said about the sultry stuff, and that there are. I mean, it is no secret, and that happens in most things. There is a side of it too that's more sexualized. Like the girls are more sexualized. You can tell right away what the market is going more towards. You know.
Oh, definitely.
You know.
Yeah.
Oh, you got something on your shirt, and everything is cut low.
Oh, I just lean over.
Yeah, exactly. That was an accident.
That's a good idea for the next video. I'm joking.
You're just busy showing off Nerd of the North shirt on your breast. Yeah, I always laugh.
I do love. Yeah, I've got some amazing friends in the community. Obviously, yourselves, Nerd and North, got the good one. You mentioned them, and they're just Amy Sorrell as well. There's so many lovely people that I've met through this community, and some of them didn't know of ASMR until they kind of met me and said, "Oh, what's that?" And now they're not. They're either doing videos or watching it, and it's great. More people know about it. It's good.
Well, I'd say your fan base is very, very dedicated to you, and anybody who has the luxury to get to watch you for a little bit, especially now you have your vlog channel where they can bond with you more.
I think vlog channel's another. Yeah, it's hard work doing both channels, but I love doing both for different reasons. You know, so
that's a lot of dedication. How do you feel about running two channels?
It's you know, I won't go into dramatic stuff, but there's some things happening with work that I might have to. Anyway, I might have to make it a full-time thing for a while, which is great, but also worrying. But we'll see. But yeah, it is kind of like a full-time job. You know, I go to my job, I come home, and I've got this channel and editing and promoting and filming, and it drains me sometimes. But who knows what will happen? I don't know.
Well, I think it was very smart that you did do that, and definitely, like, once again with your job, I hope everything works out well. Yeah, yeah.
But if it doesn't, this is a kind of, you know, I know, you know, I'm not stupid, but it's nice to know that there's a kind of little, you know, safety blanket there for a little bit until I found something else. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, that's it. And maybe in the meantime, if God forbid things go the way, at least it gives you a bit, you can put a little bit into the channel extra.
Oh, exactly.
And you have such a great community as well. I mean, you have been working with so many channels as well in the collabs.
I've done so many collabs.
Yeah, that you are expanding your community every time.
And the next one's you two doing ASMR. I booked you.
Like I besides the Nerds of the North already, he said that you prompted him to start his ASMR. I see a couple of your collabs here as well. That, for example, D. Michael ASMR is in, and I have truly enjoyed his videos as well. And you have a great community that I think is following you anywhere on Instagram, Twitter, or YouTube, wherever it is, and I'm sure on Patreon.
Can't get enough of the minx, right?
Yeah,
that's right. Well, that's a good thing. Always leave them wanting more, is what they say.
I've done a lot of collabs. People laugh about it in the ASMR community because they probably think, oh, not another one. But I think I've done over 100 in 6 years. There must be, because I've just done so many. And I like, you know, as I said to you the other day, I collab with people who have got very low subs that just started to help them get more viewers and stuff. I also work with bigger channels, you know, so it doesn't matter. If I like you and I like your content and we get on, then we collab and it's fun. But I like helping the smaller channels because it's kind of like, you know, I suppose I'm taking the mummy role. You know, you've just started. Let me help you out. Let me give you, you know, a little bit of promo, and it's nice. You know, it makes me feel nice. Well, see, I'm a nice person deep down, just a bit sassy.
Oh, that's a great mix. They complement each other. They do. It's real. It really, and that's one thing I got to say. You are so real about everything.
Yeah, very
and
personable.
I love that.
Miss Sweet says everything will work out. Stay strong and positive.
Oh, she's lovely. Miss Sweets is lovely. Well, they're all lovely. I can't see them in chat room because if I look, I get distracted. But you're all lovely. You're all lovely, every one of you. I love you all. What is that they do? I love you all. That's really cringe. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm sure your right now has got the tingles from that. Yeah.
I love you all. Please subscribe. Sorry, that was really low.
I love it. I know. Please do not apologize.
You got to try. You know, you got to keep trying.
Maybe you could ASMR my son to bring my coffee for me. I don't know where he took off to.
Bring the coffee in now.
That's right. Or Daddy's going to do a very more angry ASMR sound in a second.
So in your videos, since you have started your channel, there are, as you said, there are different kind of types of videos, and I noticed that at the very beginning of your career on YouTube, you have done a lot of Reiki ASMR. Is it something that you were into before that, and separately from ASMR?
Do you know what? If I'm honest, I'd heard of certain like healing things like that, a bit sort of natural healing and different things, but I'd never been interested in it at all. But until I started watching them, and I thought, wow, I actually feel this energy coming through the screen. I don't know if it's placebo, if it's real, I don't know. And because I loved watching them, I thought, I'm going to give this a go. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm going to put love into it. I'm going to try my best. And people were like, oh, I really like that. So I thought, I must be doing something right. So I carried on, but there's a lot of alternative therapies that really do help anxiety, and so if it means me trying to feel a little bit silly doing this for about half an hour, but I know that I'm helping someone, so I'll do it.
There's definitely the self-affirmational talk that goes on through that watching of that video, and visualization of what you're talking about. It definitely goes together with the psychology of self-improvement and reducing anxiety. So I can definitely see how it works for people that need it. And funny, you can use it for focusing and for falling asleep. That's what I found so interesting. You can have almost like the same types of videos have in the background while working, and it helps you focus. And then in the evening have them, and they help you relax to fall asleep, which is so interesting.
Yeah, a lot of people help them. I've got a lot of viewers that are students, whether it's school or college or university, and they write to me and they go, oh, you really helped me through my exams because I was so stressed, and they have it in their ears as they're typing and they're writing, and it calms them down, so it makes them focus more, which is lovely to know, obviously, that I help people with that. And yeah, it is, I know what you mean though, so part of it can make you fall asleep, the other makes you quite alert and confident.
Yeah, I love that. You can use kind of the same tools for different functions, so to say.
Yeah.
It must. Does it feel like you mentioned lately on too? But does it feel really rewarding to know, like when you see the comments and stuff, when you're getting those type of things, like you helped me through exams. I'm going through a hard time, and I'm using it. Like I say with Xenia, I mean, I remember the other day when we first talked, she's like, I think your wife's not, and like Xenia's the one that's hooked onto it. Like she was just
I still get paranoid, but I think even though I've been doing it for a long time, I don't know, I still think there's that weirdness about it, even as I do it, I think it's, a bit strange, but I suppose I'm still got that kind of, do they think I'm weird for tapping on stuff? Do they think I'm weird for this? Yeah, it is the most amazing feeling to have someone just tell you that you've helped them with anxiety, or so I'll get a lot of these people say, I've had a really bad panic attack, I put your video on and I calm down within sort of 10 minutes. I know what it's like. I get panic attacks badly, and to know that I can just help one person at least get over a panic attack, or if they're depressed, help them smile, or help them feel relaxed, or help them sleep if they can't. And I have a lot of viewers as well that are unwell, they can't get out, some of them, and they're very depressed and they're ill, and it's just nice to know that you actually, just me, little Laura in Essex, can help someone in, I don't know, wherever in the world, that they're a stranger, but I'm getting into their life and helping them. So that makes me feel pretty good, actually. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not trying to, because I know there is a sexualized side to it, or not, but just there is an intimate connection with that, with people who really bond with it. I mean, they're very focused on what you're doing, and it's not such. I'm just meaning the sound.
It's personal attention.
Yeah, and they're lost in that tunnel vision through it. You really kind of take them in a bit of a trance, if you will.
I mean, look, there are probably people out there who, even mine, that find it sexual to a degree, but then anyone's going to find anyone's going to find anything sexual. Whatever you do, you can sit and do something, they're going to go, well, that's sexual to me. But for me personally, I don't do it I think you can see by my videos, maybe in the early days, I'm not going to lie, I might have done a few, kissing ears and licking the microphone. I was only a newbie, right? But I think I've developed my...
you have to test the grounds. There's no doubt about that.
It's still on there if you ever want to watch it anyway. But no, you do start out and you think, oh, what's getting views? I want to do... And then you think, actually, this isn't making me comfortable. I don't want to do whispered sensual spells. I want to do just tapping and relaxing people. So you learn, but... I don't do it in that way,
And
but there are some that do, so that's up to them, you know.
But I mean, even as intimate, I mean, it's just if somebody's just in it for pure healing powers, it's still very direct,
Personal attention,
personal between that person. That's a very strong bond for that 20 minutes or so, like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Look, I get it. When I've got a bad panic attack, and I get them quite often, I watch an ASMR video, and it feels like they're just talking to me. I know they're not. I know they've made that video for thousands of people, but it feels that they're just there for you, especially when they look in the camera and it's very like, you know, at you, and you think, oh, they're there for me, and it's very calming and helpful.
Do you ever get people that get very, very personally attached to you? Because I find when you have this, like, you know, between the counselor and the client, or sometimes between the coach, you know, and the teacher, like when you have these personable attention, people get very like personal attachment. It's very hard to kind of separate.
They feel like
that.
they know you. They feel like they know you, definitely, yeah. I mean, as you said before, I've got lovely viewers. I'm not just saying that because some of them watching, but they generally are loyal and lovely. And I suppose there are a few, I won't sort of go into too much here, but there are a few that sometimes I think, oh, you know, I'm not a trained counsellor. I don't want to give you this advice. I'm not trained, you know, and then I may refer them to certain websites where they can get help for things, being sensible. You know, I think because I open up so much about myself, maybe there is a form of attachment in a different level because they feel like they know me. I kind of like that. There's not been any sort of creepy attachments, you know. It's always been positive and you know, they're nice. I haven't had any bad experiences with creepy.
Well, you were talking, I brought up because I've been showing clips to people as we go along, and I head on eargasm ASMR. Don't talk. Just kiss the mic. Yeah. Well, once you said there was a couple of years ago, I went digging right away. So yeah.
They got a lot of views compared to my ones now, so I must be doing something wrong. Maybe I need to kiss some ears again. I mean, anyone got any ears they want me to kiss? I don't know.
Well, some of his stuff is really creepy. Like some people are actually like eating ears, and then dentistry. I don't know how anybody
I don't get that.
How can anybody enjoy the ASMR personal attention dentistry visit?
They really do. They honestly, you know what? Medical dentists, medical doctors, hospital, very, very big on the role play thing. For me personally, I do them now and again because my viewers request it, but I don't enjoy medical. I don't enjoy dental because I've got bad dental phobia of the dentist. So I'm like, ooh, having
exactly. Like I don't want to go to the dentist, let alone watching the videos about it.
But a lot of people use it actually to desensify. Like it helps them with phobias apparently. So they watch it. So when they go to the dentist, instead of thinking, oh my God, he's a dentist, they're like, oh, I'll watch this video, and it kind of takes them to a more not as nervous state because it's
That's an interesting idea, actually.
Doesn't help me, unfortunately, but it helps others.
Well, that was kind of my question about the whole thing, because I know sometimes, like for people who have a fear of flying or a fear of roller coasters, they do that reenactment like live. You know, they have to set up like an aircraft fuselage where they walk in, get used to the sounds and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that sort of theory, I suppose. It doesn't help me though. I'm still shaking. As soon as I get in that dentist chair, I'm like, your sight. That was a bad look.
That's anyway. Because of the ASMR. Now your senses are really heightened, so that drill probably sounds 3 times louder than it actually is. So
yeah.
Now, when you go shopping now, do you see everything as potentially making sounds?
You know me too well. Yeah. everything I look at, I think, oh, and what's embarrassing, I stand in a shop, if it's like a crinkly package, and I'm like, and they must think, what is she doing? Why is she holding them rubber gloves and clicking them? And, you know, so yeah, is everything's a prop. I'm looking around, you know.
I picture that with you. You'd be going down the aisle and everything's just like tap, 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 scratch, muff, muff, muff. Yeah, going through.
Yeah. It's embarrassing. When I'm with Nathan, my fiance's like, stop doing that, it's embarrassing. I'm like, sorry.
Well, that was my question. How was he about it?
Very embarrassed. I don't know how he puts up with me. I go on about ASMR physically every day. He doesn't get ASMR. He understands the theory of it, and he understands it helps people, but he doesn't experience it. He doesn't get tingles. If I go and tap on something, he's going, ooh, get away. Yeah. So, yeah. But he is supportive of me, and that's, you know, that's all that matters to me. The fact that he's helpful and supportive. He hasn't got to like it, but he's supportive, so it's nice.
You're, and I love the way you always talk about him. Every time you do.
I'm a little bit obsessed, right? But we are engaged, so I'm allowed to.
It's your time to be, and it is nice though. It is really nice. You talk about him almost like he's like, you picture him on your head like knight in shining armor. Even if he does something clumsily, he's still that knight.
Got fans.
Yeah.
He's got fans. Nathan123.
Yeah.
Nerd of the North and him have a bromance because they had a little chat the other day, and I said, "Who'd you like more?" I'm not sure. He was sure on the answer. Me or Nathan? He was touch and go. But I think bringing my family, like Nathan, my mum's been in my videos, my dad, I think the viewers get to know not just me, but people who are close to me, and they like them. Probably more than me, actually. My mum's very popular on the channel, actually.
Well, yeah, because you make special appearances, but I mean, you're the glue that holds it all together, so you don't...
Well, I don't know about that. It's like, some days, maybe.
You go away, there's no more mum as well, so they gotta go through you to get to mum, so that's a good place to be.
Yeah.
But it's nice, though, and it is, and it's just, you got an all-around good feeling, and that's, once again, with the two channels, really shows that whole balance of you, so it's easier to get to know you quicker. And you don't disappoint. You really are so much fun.
Oh, God, I'll send you the check in the post, yeah?
Well, that just cashed, and now we can talk about it.
That's fine.
Oh, no, I found you, and I was right away. I was telling Xenia, I'm like, she's just perfect for an interview. Like, I was so surprised at how willing you were to do one. Like, it meant a lot that you...
I'm really excited. I was nervous. I'm not going to lie. I think I'm doing all right, hopefully, but I was really nervous, actually. I was going on Messenger message. I'm really nervous. I'm on videos. I'm really nervous. You know, and they're like, just be yourself. Like, that's the problem.
No, you're perfect. You're doing
oh my
fantastic.
God, yes. And after having so many live streams and videos and collabs, I'm surprised that you're nervous. No.
It's a different thing, I suppose. It's something that, I don't know, just strikes me of dread. Not in a nasty way, but in a nervous way. But you know what? I feel like, I was nervous and anxious, but I got through it and I'm enjoying it. So if you get anxious about something, push through and you can enjoy it.
That's awesome. You're doing amazing. People are loving you in the chat. The ones that already know you. I'm not even looking at the chat. I'm
dreading what they say. Is J. Cole still there? That wasn't on.
The ones that know you already have all the best words about you, and the ones that don't know yet, they want to see what you're doing. So you definitely have won some hearts already there.
Oh my. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. Nearly at 50k. Come on now. I mean, it doesn't matter about numbers.
I love it. I love it. I love it. You're so awesome. You were so awesome.
Sorry. Oh my. No,
I'm just glad to have you here, and I'm glad you're having a good time, and you've been so interesting.
Really, I'm actually, I don't know, I'm so awake. I'm normally asleep on the sofa around this time. On alert and everything. I'm like, yeah. Oh my.
You're too funny. Your humor is infatuating, especially when you're doing like the shout outs and stuff like that. I love you'll just burst into huge laughter.
Always. Like, God makes me like every time I'm trying to be serious on the ASMR channel, God the good one comes in, makes me laugh.
Isn't he one of the funniest people on YouTube?
He's very funny. He brings out my naughty sort of humour side. He's a bit bad and he's a bit naughty, and that's why he's great.
He's that little devil sitting on the corner, even though it's God the good one. God has a little bit of horns on him.
He's like an angel with horns.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But a really great guy. A really great guy.
I've got a God the good one vest. There's a bit of promo for him.
Yes.
That I wear, and I like wearing people's t-shirts that I watch because then I can promote their channels, and it's nice to promote other people's channels. Do you know what I mean? I'm just about me. I know it's a shock, but I do like not just about myself. I do like promoting other people, so I wear their merchandise and streams, and people say, "Oh, what you wearing?" I go, "Oh, this is this streamer. Check them out," and I think that's nice.
Yeah. It is.
I think I'm pretty nice. Actually.
You really are. You do
sometimes, not all the time.
Yeah, but like you said about you were always open, even like small challenges getting going. You're more than willing to collab with them and stuff like that. I think that speaks a lot about character, and I think that's what builds lifelong followers and stuff like that.
I think the fact that I've genuinely always answered every comment. If you notice, if you've been looking at every single comment I reply to on my channels, both of them. And there's some days my arm hurts because I'm like typing, but I feel like if someone's took the time out to comment and just take that minute out, it's just nice to go, thank you. Or just, it's just nice to respond, so. And through that over the years, I think that has helped the viewers and me sort of build up a friendship and loyalty because they know they're always going to come to my channel and they're going to feel special, whether it's a comment or a chat room and I'm talking to them, you know?
Yeah, it is. Audience appreciation is everything.
It is so much to me. Some days I feel so low and I go on them live streams and I'm moaning and miserable, and they cheer me up like that.
It's a good feeling.
Nice.
I was a person that has trouble. If I have something on my mind, I have trouble shaking it. It's always there, no matter what I do. And for the most part, every live stream has been able to buck me out of that. Once I get in, people start coming in.
Until this one.
I know. Good God. This
went wrong.
I'm proud of this one. This has been nothing but good tonight. But it's true. Like, it's heartwarming when you see people coming in that know you and right away, like, oh, glad you're on. What a great feeling that we all get to do now because of YouTube live streams and stuff.
It's so. I love doing live streams. You know, back in the day, it was all video, the odd live stream. And now I just think, you know what, I really just enjoy interacting live with people. I love comments, but there's something about, you know, you're live and everyone's hyper and they're excited and they meet, you know, channels, and it's just really great. I love it.
It's like miniature rock concerts. It really is. When things are going good and they pour in, it's that same feeling. Yep, exactly. Farmo Fanatic, who usually does the loud boom when he does a super chat, said, "Shh, silent super chat."
And Rewanzel said, "Minx for president."
Wow, that is my confession. No, I'm not going to be a president. Could you imagine me in politics? Oh my.
That would be interesting.
You would get everybody's attention.
Yeah, definitely that.
I
might everyone fall asleep. Maybe that's a better thing. I don't know.
Sometimes.
We usually don't get into politics, but anybody who's from Canada right now, we actually might be losing our prime minister now.
Oh,
he's quite dishy. Is that what's his name? Is it what's his name?
Justin Trudeau. Yeah,
he's quite dishy. Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but he's so I'm not going to go near him or anything, but he's quite dishy.
I think that's what he's most known for at this point.
Yeah, unfortunately, North America has been hit with a double whammy today.
Yeah, he might have to step down as prime minister as of today.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, he got caught in a scandal, and it's not good.
And Trump investigation was today as well. So
I was watching that. I couldn't stop watching. I gave myself a headache because I was just staring at it.
Yeah. So we had that in the morning, and then we had our investigation of prime minister in the afternoon. The full day of politics today, guys.
Yeah.
I might just don't mention Brexit and everything will be fine. We're just really messed up. Yeah.
Yes, my God, that's true for you guys too. Oh.
Yeah, everybody has a lot on their plate right now. I don't want to spark too much politics talk, guys.
Yeah, maybe.
ASMR is a good way to focus on something else.
Just watch ASMR videos. I mean, there's this artist called MinxLaura, and she will make you forget your politics stress.
Nerd of the North says, tell MinxLaura good night. It's 2 a.m. and I gotta go to bed.
Good night, brother. Brother from another mother is Nerd of the North. He's a really true friend, like genuinely lovely man.
I respect the hell out of him. I truly do. I think he's one of the most genuine people on this platform.
And he's good at ASMR. He was quite good. He gave me tingles.
There you go.
That sounded so wrong on every level.
I'm not following up on it. I'm just going to let the audience go where they may.
It's a professional terminology,
That's
tingles.
Right.
So
exactly.
Yeah, it's okay to say it.
There's nothing
it's
wrong.
It's not a euphemism for something else. It is actually.
Exactly. How else are you going to call it, you know? I say that, all the nasty words and thoughts are only in each person's head, you know. So we can't control that.
Yeah.
Where did you learn how to do that? Like all of the things that you're using and doing, like the hands or how to do the personal attention videos. Like how did you learn on that? Because I mean, yes, you can, like we did here laughingly, you can whisper something in the microphone, but really it's not for the long term. It's not something that usually would be put on the video, it doesn't have any substance like that. So how did you learn like what to do in the video?
I mean, definitely. I do know, obviously, I've been doing it so many years. I've seen people come, go. They don't last long. They get bored or they, for me, at the beginning, I was watching other people's and I was inspired, like, especially the haircut role plays. I thought I could do that. Buy a wig, got me scissors, I'm just going to cut, and you just I put my own twist on it. My own personality comes out. But then you start, looking at a few of these role plays and you think, hold on, everyone's doing it. And then I started thinking out more original role plays and being different and bringing different characters in and making them a little bit maybe funny as well. So I don't know. I'm just quite a creative person. I've got a very creative mind ever since I was a child. So I think, you know, when I was a kid, I'll get the violins out, but I was an only child, so I didn't really have anyone to play with. So you kind of make your own, you know, stories and entertainment. And I suppose that's what comes out in when I do the videos.
Well, that was the thing. If you don't
It's
mind,
quite sad, isn't it? I didn't have anyone to play with.
No,
I have now.
you had very good company just within yourself. I'm sure you could keep yourself more than entertained. That I have no worries. But what was it like for you? If you don't mind, we'll go back to childhood a little bit. What was Laura like as a young girl growing up?
Just what I am now, a spoilt brat. Very spoiled. Being an only child, yeah, and the youngest, and the little and long hair and cute. Everyone in that family of mine just made a complete fuss over me. I had a couple of cousins, and they were boys, and they didn't really get as much fuss because I had the long hair. I was like, so very annoying and precocious, but yeah, very. You know what? I love my childhood so much, and I think that's why I'm a big kid now, because that's my happy place. That's my comfort when I was a kid. You know what I mean? When you're an adult, everything's so stressful and it's hard to deal with life sometimes. But when you go back to like inner child, everything's, you know what I mean? So
that's a fair thing. That's for sure.
I'm a big kid when I want to be, but obviously I can be an adult when I have to be as well. But my childhood was so lovely that you know, in a weird way, I wish I was, you know. There's me behind. If I lift, can you see that behind?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, the bear. Oh my God!
Same haircut and everything, pretty much.
It is. It's unbelievable. It's uncanny, actually. Hey, if it's worked,
that was me last week. Oh my, yeah.
Here's something else. What was it?
Yeah, definitely that.
What? So when you grew up, do you still live in the same area where you grew up?
I live in the same house. Yeah, I'm literally. This is my hometown, my comfort. You know, it's not perfect South End where I live, but it's near a beach. We live, you know, near a beach, so we've got the seaside and the shore. Everything's it's comfortable. I wouldn't want to. So I wouldn't want to go anywhere else to live. Do you know what I mean? Even though it's got its faults, it's home.
It's perfect for you. And nothing is perfect in general. I mean, everything's going to have some faults into it. That's just a normal part of it. So
exactly, yeah. Home is where the heart is. I'm a very homely girl. I love the best thing for me is sitting in the house, reading a book, cuddled up to Nathan again. But do you know what I mean? That is my comfort, basically.
And Nathan's from there as well?
Mm-hmm.
Same area?
Yeah, he's from a place called Basildon. God, Basildon. Yeah, Basildon. And then he moved in with me. We've been engaged 3 years, so I don't know how he puts that with me, but he does. He's over there just in case I had any technical faults, but he's sleeping on it. I can't hear him, so he must be. I said, you can watch me on there if you want. He's like, no, it's all right, I just have to sleep. Thanks for the support, babe. I'm being honest. Nothing against you. I think it's mainly me that he's sick of hearing. No. You're lovely.
I get it. Xenia will go on something sometimes, and I'm not even watching, and then we'll get somewhere else. Oh, Xenia did fantastic. She was on, and it's like I'm such a bad husband, you know.
Yep.
Well, he has it all the time, you know. I'm either going on about filming, going on about editing, or he walks in on me, and I'm just on Instagram Live. He can't escape it. No, actually, I won't say that one. It's all right. Don't worry. I'll leave that comment. But yeah, I'm always streaming somewhere.
But in general, he's very supportive of it, though.
No, he really is. The only thing he hates about me is my singing, because it's like living with a musical. I'm just singing all the time. Walking around the house like a musical 24/7. Would
you like to belt out a couple of bars for us?
I've got a cold. I've got a really bad cold at the minute. But otherwise, trust me, I would.
I was willing to test the waters and see.
No, I wouldn't want to put your viewers off. I'm trying to win these people over, not lose them. They'll be like, nah, see you later.
Next one we'll do the song. So.
Yeah.
Did you study like theater, drama, anything like that when you were growing up in high school?
Well, I loved drama at school, but what I studied at college was media. I done radio presenting, TV presenting at college, and I actually got offered a job at Nickelodeon. years and years ago.
Really?
But I turned it down because I didn't want to travel every day. I was very young and I thought, oh, I don't want to travel up to London. And so I turned like this massive opportunity down. And but that's what I've always wanted to do. When I was a kid, I wanted to present. And this is what I'm, in a way, in a weird twist of fate, I'm kind of doing what I always wanted to do from childhood.
Well, I agree. I mean, and YouTube has become the new platform for that. You know, it really has. It gives so many people an opportunity that always wanted to do something like this, the chance to.
You know, I used to make little radio tapes. Me and my granddad used to sit there with a radio, put our cassette tapes in. Hello, this is Laura Radio. This is Granddad Harry. We've done that for years. I don't know how he put up with me either, but it was like my form of entertainment and presenting. And then obviously I studied it at college, and now I'm doing it on YouTube to people around the world. So it's kind of cool.
That is cool, actually. Good memories.
Yeah, I could have got done with Granddad now. It would have been good entertainment, but he's dead, obviously. But that sounds sad as well. But anyway, I think they're proud of me up there. Maybe.
I don't doubt it for a second. They're proud.
You're probably thinking, why do you whisper on that, Laura? Why are you tapping on stuff? You're weird.
What's with all the tapping?
My grandma would have said.
No, they're just proud to see you happy. That's all that matters. Yeah. And grandparents are still grandparents in the end.
Yeah.
So, did you, after you were done, and did you like do any more like local television or anything like that, or did you kind of just walk away after the Nickelodeon thing? Did you just kind of walk away?
This is quite funny. It's not that funny, but I offered to do hospital radio because people told me if I wanted to get into radio, the great step was to go to local hospital and volunteer to get experience. And I didn't get they didn't want me. They said I'd make the patients worse. True story. I was really devastated. I was like 17 and cried. I come out thinking, oh
so my God.
I'm just not cut out for this radio thing. And I just got into sales, and I've been doing sales job for years, which is really boring on the phone. Hello, do you want this? Okay, bye. You know.
Oh my God.
It's very soul destroying, you know, because I'm such a creative mind, having to sit there and do this mundane. Do you want to buy this? You don't? Okay, bye. You know, it's not me.
No.
It's, you know, if I could do this full time, that's why I'm pushing it. That's why I really want to do well, because I can actually do what I want to do. You know, I'm 40 years old nearly. I think this is it. This is my time to hopefully shine.
Well, yeah, and I think you got a pretty good basis for it already. Once again, you're almost at 50,000, which is...
I know, it's exciting.
It's got to be.
I'm so excited.
Did you ever think it would get that big when you started?
No, I didn't think anyone would watch me. The first subscriber I had was Nathan, and that was only because I forced him. You got to subscribe. But I honestly didn't think, because when I started, you know, I was getting like 10 views, you know, and I thought, oh, this is, you know, I'm not any good at this. And then something happened, and bigger artists started to notice me, started to like my certain mouth sounds I did, and then they shout me out, and then, you know, so from there, it just kind of grew. It just went from nothing to you know, so it's this, you know, I've had times over the years where it's kind of stayed that, but it's never gone down. It's just kind of slowly gone up, then quick, you know, it's so kind of slow and steady wins the race, maybe. I don't know.
Well, under under 700, you got 49,323 right now.
Come on now, that's not bad.
I was saying early before you came on, maybe I could get the wheel out and get you up. I don't think I can pull off that. I love the challenge, but I wish I could.
Yeah, it is tough. You know, as I say, there's so much competition out there. I feel sometimes like, oh, I'm not good enough, and I'm not as good as this one, I'm not as good as that. But I've just got to think, right, that's it. Blinkers are on. It's just my channel. I've got to focus on me and just doing the best I can. You know.
Awesome.
I will. I think I told you the other day a sad confession about my balloon. Did I? Yeah. I bought.
The floor is yours. Thank you, Kev7, by the way. Cheers to our grandparents. You're so sweet.
This is why am I doing this now? I just thought that I'm so excited that I'm nearly at 50k. I kind of bought myself a 50 balloon that I need to inflate. I'm not even at 50 yet, but I want that balloon selfie going. And it's just sitting in a box, in a bag. Like Nathan's like, why have you bought that? You're not even at 50. I said, it's not long. It's not long, but it is. It's taken ages. Now I feel really stupid. There we go.
No, but it's great. It's good to be prepared, you know,
right.
and it's good to believe in where you want to be. And as when you believe where you want to be, you get there.
Exactly.
So
I want that balloon, and I will get that balloon out, and I will pose with it, and I'll love it.
I'm going to hunt for coffee. I don't know.
I already messaged our son on Discord, but he's not answering.
He's still not gone and got the coffee. That's not good, is it?
No, I know. Well, something is
Ridiculous
going on.
Service.
I know. We should like get a coffee sponsorship and just print it on his hand, because that's all you can see when he comes in here. No, I'm very thankful for that, so I can't really complain too much.
It's not being weird, but you're so beautiful. That sounds really creepy, but you're so pretty. I look at you and I think, how can someone be that pretty? And I'm not just crawling. I don't need.
Oh, you're so kind. Thank you.
I look at you and I think you just look like a model. You should do modelling if you haven't.
Oh my goodness, you're so kind. Thank you. Now I get all shy.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's awkward now. But you know when you just think, I want to tell another woman that they're pretty. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you.
It's not weird.
No, it's not weird. I think we
I
should.
told him the other day. I said, you're beautiful. She's beautiful.
Thank you. No, I think it shouldn't. Sorry. It shouldn't.
That's why I want the coffee. I know
It
I'm getting
shouldn't
dry
be
throat as well.
weird. You know, nowadays it's kind of everything is PG, and you kind of almost coffee. You kind of almost scared to say anything good towards anybody, just in case it is going to be translated into something bad.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. And I think, oh my, maybe I shouldn't say. But
No. We need to hear
appreciation to say to someone.
Yeah. So thank you. I do appreciate you saying that. We need to hear that. I think sometimes, you know.
Hint.
We all
You need
do.
to say that every day.
Yeah.
Well, I came back and I just put on my headphones, heard modeling, and I'm like, oh God, they're talking about me again. Like, yeah, I tell you, it was my poof. She still has to cut my hair. I like that Xenia cuts my hair, but we never get to do it now.
So you're giving him tingles now. You're playing with his hair. No.
Okay, guys, we're gonna pause for a break.
See you in an hour.
That's right. Oh my God, not that long.
Not even 5 minutes.
That's too much pressure. God.
Oh my
It's
God.
not a marathon we're talking about here.
No, let's keep it PG. When you do make your videos or live streams, do you set up like the script, or like do you plan it out what you're gonna do? Do you prepare your props? Like what about the technical part of making ASMR videos?
So for me, I literally have no script. Some people think I script it. I've never done scripts. I just literally ad lib everything. I don't know how I do it, because sometimes I think, how did I even do that? I don't know how I've done that. I do set up my props. I have a kind of rough idea where I'm going to go and what I'm going to say, but I don't have a script as such. Technical wise, I am useless. I'm very Minx basic, camcorder on my phone, movie maker, boom, you know. Luckily Nathan is very, very good technical, so if I ever have any issues, he's there and he sorts stuff out for me. But I'm very basic when it comes to filming, not because I'm, you know, don't want to do the effort. It's just because I just get stressed. I think if I can just film a video and not have any stress, you know, why would I put myself through all this and editing? I just keep it simple.
I love that.
I'm sorry, Cab 7, you are crazy
Cab
tonight.
7, is it a full moon again?
He's given us $75 in the last 20 minutes.
Now
He's a lovely man. I'm not just saying he's giving you money, but he's a really, I'd said that before. He's a lovely man.
A little bit of humor behind him too. This one is to the 5-minute marathons.
Thumbs up. Crazy.
Have you ever seen his pregnant nun?
No, I can't say I've seen that one.
She don't make many appearances. What's she called? Sister Amber Alert. And yeah, it's a nun that's the belly is right out to there, can barely sit, and it was one too many trips to the Vatican that ended up.
That's a whole different side of.
Yeah, I need to watch this.
Cab
This
7.
sounds intriguing. I like it.
His humor is something. He's one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Have you watched X-Written in Blood when he does Margie?
I haven't. I've heard and never seemed to catch it. I've heard from people.
I was like, huh? Yeah, it's worth watching, trust me. Jess is up in a dress, and anyway, it's very funny.
There is a lot of characters on here. And that's what's interesting about it. There's so many awesome, talented people that got so many facets to them. You think you see them one way, and that's the nice thing about live streams. It gives them a chance to do something different, you know?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's more real than what we used to get as television. You had a character as one person, and they were that until they changed the show 5 years down the road. And even when you see them in interviews, they kind of never wanted to break character. I mean, they were themselves, but they
were always guarded.
Yes, guarded. Thank you. And that's the nice thing about YouTube is the people that are coming up and the people you're getting to know, you get to see so many different angles of them, so many different sides of them, and I think that's the coolest part. It's like
I don't know about you, but when I watch certain YouTubers, I kind of have this radar. I think they're either really fake, making out they're really nice and they're not, and I see through it, or I think they're really genuine. It's like I know instantly within 5 minutes of watching someone, I feel if it's real or not. And I can only watch people I genuinely think of themselves and nice and, you know, something about them. I can't watch none of these fake, I'm just like, no, thank you.
Hi, we're the Fonzies, you know, and it's all this, the kid wants to kill himself. They've been done 400 takes trying to look like the perfect family and stuff. I feel so bad for everybody involved, like, you know, and you see it a lot, not just with family. I mean, there's all kinds like that. It's so put on.
Yeah, just be yourself. And it's so important, so important.
Well, you said you're getting like around I'm 45.
And in August, yeah.
Oh, so it's just another number. My best years of my life have been my 40s. I still say that. I love my 40s.
Well, 40s is the new 30s, right?
Yeah,
it is.
Exactly.
Anyway.
I've done 22 countries.
And if so, I'm 20.
In the last couple of years, I've traveled almost all through Europe. Hey.
I said, if so, I'm 20.
Oh. Jeez. If you start doing the math, I'm out of here, right? Oh, you remember when you got your first apartment? Well, I was going into grade 2. Yeah.
Well, I've got that. Nathan's younger than me, so if I talk about stuff, he's like, no, I can't remember that. I'm like, can you not remember that? He's like, because I'm younger than you. Oh, yeah. Exactly. That kind of creeps me. He's my toy boy, so, you know.
I love it. You were a toy boy in there. Nathan. What is the age spread between you guys?
7 years. And I'm older, but I look about 12, so really, you know, it's fine. But
honestly, I wouldn't have guessed when I seen the two of you guys together. You look about the same age.
Yes.
That's why I was asking. So
yeah, he looks older than me. He looks after me. But it's great because when I'm older, he can be my carer. He can look after me. I'm older. You know, this is great. I've got it sorted.
Well, yeah, 7 years, that almost puts them in line for like lifespans almost. Like
yeah, he's going to be there.
Me and Xenia, she's going to live half a lifetime without me, so she's my retirement plan. I've always said that.
Well, that's why treat me well, you know. It's an
But
investment.
we don't notice the age, like we joke about it, but you know, when you're in a relationship and there's an age gap, it just, you know.
No, you never notice that. That's true. You just laugh about it, but other than that, oh my goodness, Cab 7. What is going on with you today? Thank you, Cab 7, to the best hour of his life.
He's laughing about something. I don't know what he's laughing about.
Thank you so much, Cab 7.
He's got the giggles. Look, that's me that normally gets that.
Yes, I told you it was going to be like this. God, Cap. Oh my God, he's crazy.
I just see him laughing behind there.
He's just in that mood. I know he's 54 going on 7, so I know what he's like.
Yeah, it's sometimes like 94.
Yeah.
I remember when in 1922, when I was a little boy.
When I went to high school with Teddy Roosevelt and talks like he's 100, I'm like, stop acting old. Get over it. You're 54 for God's sakes. Oh my God. Yeah, sorry guys. Is it hard, the age gap, or does it bother you? Syntax was asking.
Oh no, I honestly don't notice it. We just connect on every level that it doesn't. As I say, the only thing that will not get me is the only things that makes me realise there's an age gap is if I say, "Do you remember this show? Or do you remember that song?" And he's like, "No, I was at school. I wasn't even born." That's the worst line. I wasn't even born then. I was like, oh. But apart from that, we don't notice the age gap at all.
We're 10 years almost to the day. It's only 6 days apart. So for for 6 days, we're actually 11 years apart, which I'm not so great at.
Yeah, but see, with us, it's a bit different because I was growing up in a post-Soviet Soviet country. So lots of things that he got at, when he was a teenager, I had them when I was a teenager. So although we have that 10-year gap, there is still a lot of the things that we experienced at the same age, so to say, because of different places where we grew up, And also there are things that I never even heard of, and it has nothing to do with the age gap. It has to do more where we grew up, in different sides of the world, I find.
Yeah, that's true.
Most of the time.
Anybody watches Dallas, Xenia only found out who shot JR in 1999.
I remember that. I love Dallas.
1999, I found out. Yeah.
Oh, JR, and I liked him. And Bobby coming out of the shower when he was supposed to be dead. That was a bit of a miracle, wasn't it?
Oh, the love.
Surely someone remembers that, yeah.
The 80s TV shows, yeah, they were always. I love when they redid that one on Family Guy. I loved when they redid that.
They're redoing the Beverly Hills. Yeah.
Oh, I love that show.
Beverly
Hills
was
great.
Yeah.
210?
Yeah, they confirmed finally today that they're redoing it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that cheered me up for the day. Thank you. I love that show.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There, they have somebody that's happy. Sorry, because I don't have.
just me, the loner.
No, you and her, because I'm not in that show. I can easily do without it being remade.
No, but that's what makes me feel old. Finally, when I do see these videos or movies or TV shows that gets a remake, it's like okay, the whole generation haven't seen any of that. They need a remake now. It makes me feel old finally. But no, I don't think. I mean, there are people. We have a gator bite who I think they have 40 years difference between her.
It's
and
a big,
her.
something like.
He's 60 something and she's 20 something. I think.
Right.
Something like that.
Age is just a number. I honestly think. I know. Some people sort of used to tease me, my friends. Oh, you only go with younger couple. It's because I think young at heart. If I was to date someone my age or older, I just wouldn't have anything in common. They wouldn't. I don't know. He's older for his age, and I'm younger for my age, so we kind of meet in that middle.
Meet in the middle, exactly. I love that. I love that.
Kev says I was just another super chat. I was 73 during those 1980s TV shows.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Crazy.
You need help.
Yes. My God, don't even know what to say anymore.
No.
It's like literally like a kid sometimes. It's the opposite.
Yeah, that should. God. Welcome to our world.
Yeah, it just gets crazy sometimes. We had some questions here, and I wanted to ask
we're gonna miss them. I know we are, and it's late for you. We're also watching the time. So
yes.
Thank you once again for your time.
Oh,
tonight.
thank you. Yeah, I've got work in the morning. I don't know how long I got the job for. While I'm there, I've got to get in on time.
I'm hoping that all smooths out for you.
Yeah,
at
fingers
least,
crossed. And if not, one window closes, the other door opens.
Yeah.
So
you got this.
You got this.
Whatever's thrown your way. One thing about you, just even seeing you a little bit and Tanya tonight. Whatever life throws at you, this, I mean, seriously, you do have it in the bag.
Yeah, exactly. It just makes me want to work harder on the channel, not just the channel, but everything. You just think you take things for granted until it's sort of like, boom, it's got a life, your life's going to change. And you're like, oh, I don't have to be now. I don't know what to do with it. And you just have to get on with it, really. Stop,
You will. Just, it sucks what it's going through, but you will come out stronger. I mean, that's one thing about you. I can see it in your character already, so.
Thank you. I hope so.
That's why, guys, you got to hit up her PayPal there. Get over and check out her channel. And
oh yeah, feel free. I think because I can't see the chat rooms. Anyone who wants to do that?
Yeah, there you go.
I've got Patreon today as well. I'm just
make
that out.
Make her day easier for her. So
I've never had a Patreon before, but I've set one up today, so it's available and there's offers. That sounds so wrong. There's rewards. Oh God,
you heard it,
I'm
folks.
not selling myself.
When they take down her channel tonight, you'll know what was said on it. She's got favors over there for money, folks. Oh, God. Just visit her Patreon.
I've got Patreon. I've got personalized videos. I've got personalized letters. Boom. Got hangouts. I've never done a Patreon before. I don't even know what to do, but I'm sure I'll work it out.
But I'm surprised you didn't do that earlier. I'm sorry. We'll get to the question in just a second. But
yeah.
I just thought one thing. I just saw that now. It's funny you didn't do that earlier.
Yeah. So many people did.
Yeah.
Do. I know it's a bit, everyone's like, yeah, right. But they know if they've watched me a long time. The reason I never did, I always feel kind of guilty. But no one else seems to feel guilty. But I've got this kind of like, I don't want to ask. I don't want to. But now I'm just thinking, well, actually, what everyone else is offering to do it, this service, you're not, you're giving them a reward, you're giving them service and personal stuff and that. So Why can't I? Why can't I make a little bit of cash like other people do? You know, I work hard, I buy everything myself. So now it's time, I think, yeah, I'm just going to hop on board and do it as well. But for 6 years, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, because I mean, there's so much individualness into your fans for this stuff. You know, like a lot of them would probably have like the service offer. You know,
But it proved that I didn't do it. Some people go, "Oh, you only do it for the money," but I was in it for 6 years without getting anything, and still working every day, still putting videos out. So it proves, I think, to people that I'm not about that.
Of course.
But if you want to send me anyone, feel free.
Yes, and if you want to have a 30-minute private video chat, you can donate $100 a month, and you'll get right there.
Yeah, that's the top. That's the top. For $1 a month, they still get good benefits as well. Anyone helps, it's all good.
It is. No, but you know, I mean, it is still work, and nobody forces people to donate money. It's out of their all, and I don't even like the word donate, to pay for the services, for tip, exactly. Because it is work, you know. So
and it is true. They do. I've had so many people for years, literally saying, "I wish you would do a Patreon, then I can support you. I feel like I want to support you," and I'm like, "No, I don't want to do it." And now I'm thinking, I'm not, as you say, I'm not forcing them. I'm not saying you've got to do it.
No,
I'm just saying it really help. But you don't. If you don't, I'm still going to make videos. But you know, it might be a bit tougher, and I won't be able to do them as much. But I'll still do them.
Exactly.
But hey, sign up to my Patreon, everyone. Thank you.
Awesome. We're putting some links in the chat as well, guys, so you can all check that out.
I'll go and do it. And I've got Minx merchandise. I'm getting it all out now. Minx merchandise. If you want to wear a Minx t-shirt, come on now.
That is awesome as well. Yes, guys, check that out.
Obviously a Blue Wrench one as well. You got some nice merch that I'm eyeing up. So, you know.
Thank you.
Cab is famous for eating his pudding, and he wrote, "I want to ask MinxLaura123 ASMR.
Oh my.
If she can slurp chocolate pudding ASMR style while twerking in a
No, twirling.
Twirling. Oh my god.
Different thing.
I don't one's just as bad as the other. Twirling a baton and reciting the Pusa Studios Declaration of Independence.
I can do that for him. Maybe not. I've been asked worse, trust me.
Very specific taste. If you look up Ben in a diaper, you'll see him dancing. He did that for somebody to raise a $50 super chat for them with their channel name on the adult diaper, dancing with pudding and everything. Yeah,
I've been asked for that as well, trust me. I always get asked for feet videos for some odd reason. People want to see my feet, and I'm like, no, get out of it. They're not coming out.
Oh my god, that was so well said. Oh my god, that was good.
Anyway,
I love it.
Oh my goodness. The Creator Spotlight Show said you could make personalized 10-minute ASMR videos for a Patreon level.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I think there is a personal one at the $100.
I didn't want to do all the good stuff on the high levels because in case people can't afford it, but on the lower levels there's some like personalized videos, Skype chats, audio. Some people just want like an MP3 of certain sounds or whatever.
Yeah, guys.
So I didn't want to just make the good stuff for the higher ending because some people can't afford that. But if they can afford 10, I think there was something still like that as well.
Yeah, so check that out. You can see all there are 6 different tiers here, and you can always follow.
Feel free to, you know.
Definitely check that out.
Well, maybe you could do the higher levels in the feet. That could be your cash ticket.
Exactly. Look, for that, I'll get me feet out. You know what I mean? They were coming out for that. They can see my hooves if they want for £100. I'll get them out.
You make it all sound so sexy when you talk about it.
It's written, you haven't seen my feet. Trust me, there's nothing sexy about them.
But it's a big fetish. There's a lot of interest into it.
Well, I can see it as a gift, you know. I want to gift somebody a personalized ASMR video for birthday. You know, I think it would be an awesome gift for somebody that you think...
feel free.
Yeah, you know, like they have everything. You don't know what to give them. And to have somebody have like a personalized ASMR video.
You got me for your birthday.
Well, I think that would be a big estimate.
What present?
I think it would be awesome. You know, it's past the times of singing the happy birthday song. Let's do it ASMR style. I love it. I love the idea.
Oh, once Xendi starts brainstorming, God help us all, we'll be here for the next 5 hours.
It's a good idea, okay? It's a good idea. Yeah,
it's a good idea.
So you had some questions from the phone. Let's get to those.
I hope there's nothing dodgy. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, we have here questions. Sleeping Artist ASMR asked, what do you think is the future of ASMR given its current popularity?
Oh, she's lovely, by the way. I think it could actually become in, you know, I'd like to see it happening in spas. I think there's a few here and there around the world, but could you imagine going to like a spa and saying, could you just brush my hair for an hour? How relaxing would that be? Like you're having a massage or whatever, just have a, so maybe in real life there could be an ASMR spa or ASMR treatments available in a spa. I think that'd be amazing.
That definitely sounds great. And I think maybe once they do more and more like studies of it from psychological and physical point of view, there will be more of that base that can actually allow people to do that in more, you know, without doubting, without other people doubting that it's valid, so to say. Because I do find sometimes people still say, that, oh, well, you know, it's not working. When it is working, guys.
Some people don't admit it because they think, oh, it's weird. I don't admit I get the tingles. It's weird. Just admit it. That it's fine.
Exactly. They just don't want to tell anybody.
Embrace the tingles.
Exactly.
It takes a chance sometimes. Like sometimes people, at first, something will sound off-putting. Not that there's anything off-putting with it. We're all individuals, and I think, yeah, sometimes once they break that barrier, they'd be pleasantly surprised at what it's like.
I think if you open, I always say to people, if you open your mind, get over the fact that it's a bit weird, let that happen, and then think, actually, because when I first found asthma, I'd never heard of it, and I thought, why is this woman pretending to cut someone's hair when there's no one there? This is strange. You know, so I thought that, but within 10 minutes, I was asleep. So I thought, well, it's obviously worked. So, you know, once you get over that initial, I think, you know, open your mind a little bit, especially these days. There's so many different like alternative therapies and some out there things that people do. And if it helps them, good luck to them.
Yep, not hurting anybody. So, I mean, if they're getting what they need out of it, all the power to them.
There was a question from iCrazyJ. How do you deal with YouTube pressure and avoid burnout? Do you even experience that? And if you do, how do you deal with it?
I do. I think sometimes I just have to take days off from it where I don't live stream, where I don't do videos. And you know, I think if this become more of a, you know, job thing for a little while, I'd have to have still that time for me not to burn out. And I suppose the pressure for me, I put on myself. I'm very ambitious, so I think I do pressure myself, but I need to be a bit easier and gentler on myself because it's, you know, just I think if you enjoy it, you know, you won't burn out. I enjoy what I do, and I think that comes across in the videos. But the minute I start to film and think, oh, this is horrible, I don't want to be doing this, that's when I stop. I have a few days and I don't think about it.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good attitude too. I think we kind of, for us, we feel sometimes, at least for me, the accountability towards the people that watch us. So even sometimes when you do feel, when I feel more down, it's like, oh, you know, it really doesn't feel like doing anything.
I think that's the pressure that I get because I feel if someone's waiting for my video, I feel
exactly. You know,
I kind of feel pressured in a good way and a bad way. It's good because I know that I'm helping someone and that they're relying on me to help them, which feels good. But in the other way, when I'm feeling low, like today, and I've had a day, you know, and I have to be like, "Hi, everyone," it's tough. But I think once you're in the zone, you're fine. You know.
Exactly, and I find it's kind of like goes both ways. You know, you kind of don't you still do it because of that accountability, but at the same time, when you do it, it brings back that energy towards you, and you kind of feed from each other. At least that's what I find.
No, definitely.
So, yeah, definitely. How's it for you, Andrew?
I didn't even know I was part of this conversation. I was sitting here in the chat. You were just running like a milestone, so I didn't think there was a place.
How do you deal with a burnout?
I know. I'm trying. I think it's just that you don't let people down, and we're kind of. It's for us a bit different because we're on a regimented schedule. We go on at the same time, so that kind of takes away. Even if there's burnout, well, you got to go on at that time, so you got to deal with. I've seen myself on the pre-roll, the 20 minutes, sleep here on the couch while we're doing the first 20 minutes. And Xavier will come in and wake me up, and I've just like dozed off for 7 minutes just before we go on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think I do need to do more what you do. I need to schedule because you know, I'm going to take inspiration from you and other people that I, you know, especially if I want to take this more serious. I just upload whenever, you know. I might put one on at 11 o'clock in the morning. I might put one on every day, you know. So I need to think up a more structured, planned way of doing things, because
And it changes it in some ways. Like some people say it takes the spontaneity out of it, but on the other side too, it also forces you to keep doing it. You know,
Yes.
so it's a double-edged sword. Like anything else.
Definitely, it keeps ourselves intact too, because that's exactly it. You know that you have that, and you go on anyway. You know, you plan ahead.
And also do the odd live one. I think the odd spontaneous live's nice, because I want to be. Sometimes I go for a coffee in Starbucks. I think I'll just go live, and they're like, "Oh, you're on. Oh, that's exciting. You actually see." So in a way, I want to mix and match, being sensible and planning, but also.
Yes, but also something that they know that they can expect for sure.
One thing I tell people is that they're going to start scheduling, don't schedule then too many in advance. Take on what you can. If you think one or two is enough, and make the other ones bonuses, because if you try to take on too many and you start missing them, it actually hurts you in the algorithm.
It does, because I put them on and I think this is a really good video, but then the next day I put one on and it overtakes them views from that one, and I need to space it out more, and then I put in too many on and we're not putting enough on, and over the years I've tried it where it's just been twice a week and I lose views, and I put them on every day and then they go, "Oh, it's too much." So I'm still really sure what people want, so I just go, I'll just do it whenever someone's going to want it.
The main thing is to never try to avoid never putting one within 24 hours of each other, because it will start killing them.
I do quite a lot, actually, and I sort of think, "Oh, that's not good." Unless it's a video I can see is getting a lot of views, then I'm kind of savvy and think, no, I'm not going to put that one. I'll leave that on for a few days, let it build up, and then it's because I'm excited. I know that sounds really silly, but I'm creative and I'm fun. I've made this video and I think, I want people to see it. I don't want it just stuck in the file. I want it there. But it's, in a way, it's kind of ruining.
I actually tell some people when they tell me that, I'll tell them that's to take that energy and then schedule it to go up, because then you have the feeling that you've put it up. It's going to be coming. You can have that anticipation with it, but it's still not released yet.
It's good. It's good advice. Both of you have. No, I appreciate it. I've been doing it years, but I'm not too proud to say that I still need advice. I still need knowledge. I still need, tips. And, I think you never stop learning.
No.
I'm not cocky. Oh, I know how to do it all. No, I still need someone to help me and guide me a little bit sometimes,
Well, I see that you're doing that with people, and I think that's very honorable. And that's the way that people do grow on here, because even the big ones use that all the time. That's why they collaborate. That's why they'll go and spend a weekend with this one, because they're learning the whole time they're there. It's that thirst for getting better that always keeps them getting better, versus thinking, I'm at the top of my game, so I'm good. I know what I'm doing.
I learn, every collab I do, I always pick up something from that person. Whether they're a really big channel or a really small channel, I've always picked up something from them, whether it's, the way they've done something or a sound, or I think, oh, that's good. So you can always learn from the people you're working with.
Most definitely. I like that attitude.
Thank you.
Next one.
What is your for yourself? What is your favorite ASMR?
As in of my own or other people's to watch?
Other people's.
I was gonna say I don't watch my own. I'd be cringing throughout the whole thing. I love anything to do with hair, makeup, haircut role plays. Someone pretending to put my makeup on, where you finish the video and you actually look in the mirror and think, "Oh, I've got my," and then but it feels so real that it's just anything girly, makeup, fast tapping. I don't like slow tapping. It makes me creeped out. I like someone aggressive speed tapping.
Oh my God! When you were doing the what do you call when put on the
eyelashes?
Yeah, the mascara. I get a phobia of anybody around my eyes. And literally you did that, and I was like, oh my God.
At least it felt real. If you backed off from it, if it was real.
You got to me. If that was the goal, you got me. I was absolutely, it was like being on a roller coaster. Like literally, I could feel myself covering my eyes. Like, no.
Now I'm terrifying viewers. That's a bit of a worry.
No, I'm not for that one. That's my trigger, and I don't like anybody like even there around my eyes. She's all proud because after all these years, she can finally do this around my eye. And
after half the time we've been together, I can finally do that.
Oh my God.
Is there a specific ASMR artist that you are watching more or you get inspired by?
Oh, there's so many that I mean, my favorite, obviously, I've known her ever since I started, is a girl called Hermetic Kitten ASMR.
Yeah.
And she's like I said, she's visited me in the UK. She stayed here. She's a real inspiration. There's so many, Karuna Satori, ASMR Darling, all the big ones, but also the smaller channels as well that people might not have heard of, but I love new channels. But Kiki is one of those that I've met physically, and I don't know. There's just so many. Like, I always feel bad when I get asked this because I think, oh, I should have said this person. I should have said. But there's just so many that I literally watch a bit of everyone. You know, and I love that. I love the people who've been doing it years, so they've got that experience. But also, I love watching the newbies who they might drop something. They might be too loud, but there's something endearing about the fact they're new and it's nice.
Well, that's a part of it too. You can always take bits and pieces from people that you like, or be inspired by. You know.
Yeah.
Cool. I like that. What's up, man?
Well, I think we answered a couple
I feel like
of
I'm
them.
Vanna White. I don't know where this hand motion all of a sudden
I
came
don't
from
know.
tonight. I don't know.
It's the hand.
Yes,
I
it's
guess
the
so.
hands
You
from
really,
the
you
ASMR.
really got
coming over to you.
That's. I know what I do want to ask you about is the Harry Potter series, because I thought that was absolutely phenomenal what you were a part of.
There's another Harry Potter, not with the collab, but for myself. Moaning Myrtle's coming back soon. She's yeah, she's back soon.
That is awesome. It's a great character. Well, yeah, the thumbnail I used was from the collab one, and I thought that was such a fantastic idea.
It was brilliant. Yeah, that was a guy called ASMR Weekly. He put, I mean, he's so talented. He's a lovely guy, and he put it all together. It was like a film. I watched all of it, everyone apart from my own part, obviously, and I was like, wow, it's like a film. It's unbelievable.
Could you tell everybody just a quick synopsis about how it was done?
It was what was it called? This of Hogwarts. It was like you're the person who's gone into Hogwarts. You're walking up the staircase, and the pictures on the wall are all like coming to life. And then each picture is a different ASMR creator doing their own little like 10-minute video. And it was just really surreal to do. But he put on all these special effects and sound effects and visuals, and there was like sparkles coming out from your finger. It was just amazing what he did. Absolutely amazing. I mean, and everyone in it was brilliant. I've got to be honest, everyone was amazing.
I would say it's like ASMR at like the ultimate
experience.
Well, yeah, it's a storytelling level of it, and that's I think the next level of videos. I love that. It was so well produced. And you girls also was amazing. Just each one is different as well, and I loved it.
I'm showing
to life.
I'm showing the intro to it right now, and like the pictures and everybody, the way he showed. That must have been nice to be part of something like that.
I was when he asked me, I was like, oh, because I've just got into Harry Potter. I've seen all the films many years ago, but I'm now reading all the books. I've got proper Potter mad. So it was like, oh, I'm into it now. I'm feeling it, and it was and seeing who was involved in it was like, wow, that person's in it, that person's in it. People that I've watched for years, I admire. And to be able to know that you're in a collab with these people is just amazing.
That was so cool. And the effects were just spot on.
He's very talented. Like he's just amazing. I wish he could edit all my videos. They'd look a lot better. Being honest.
That's a lot of work, though. I mean, that's something that's why I know it wasn't yours that you started, but to be a part of it was just so epic to watch. Yeah. Like
I can see the full feature movie coming up at some point with the ASMR.
I hope he does it again because I'd be in it. I've done 2 collabs with him actually. I think both Harry Potter collabs. I think.
So yeah,
he's a very talented.
It's nice when you meet up with somebody that's got a new talents that you're not doing. Like how you can see your work interpreted by somebody else or enhanced by somebody else.
Well, I'd watch as I say, I only watch my videos when I'm editing. I skip through, make sure I haven't dropped the normal, but then I don't sit and watch it as such because it makes me uncomfortable. But when I did have to watch a little bit of that because he said he put all these effects in, I thought, oh, and it was like I wasn't watching myself because he put all these effects in, and then I just thought, wow, it's pretty cool.
It was.
And then I forwarded it to someone else.
Oh, I think it's absolutely phenomenal. It was so well done, and I mean, I see you as like you're such a standout talent into it.
I've got to be honest. When I watched it, I thought, compared to because I do put myself down a lot. That is one of my faults. I know I say I love myself, but I really don't. And I literally put myself down. I was like, I was the worst one in that collab. I was the worst. I should have done it. And I'm constantly putting myself down. I think I need to push myself up a little bit.
Well, definitely all the people that watch you and have such an amazing, things to say about what you're doing. Yeah. You got to remind yourself all those amazing comments that you're answering are there to prove that. Yes.
It is lovely, and it does give me a buzz, and it does make me feel good. But I think that's just my insecurities. I've always been, since a child, I've always had that. I'm a joker, I'm funny, I'm popular, I'm confident, but really inside I'm just this kind of awkward, insecure sad person. Get the violins out, jeez. But you know, that is part of my personality. I'm very insecure about myself. I put myself down like that, you know. So I've got to start loving. I always tell people in videos, love yourself, be happy, be positive. And really, I'm like, oh.
You gotta watch your own videos more because it works.
All like that, creep me out.
I just sort of, again, by most popular, I'm showing people the thumbnails, and a lot of people like what you do, including the ASMR Moody School Nurse Gives Sex Education class.
Oh my, with a banana. Yeah, I remember that one. Then they told me I'd done it wrong. That worried me after all that. You don't put it on like that, huh? Oh. Sorry.
You got schooled after it, so
I'll go all out. Yeah, I like to dress up and have fun. Not like that, but
like I say, you know, like it's all different parts of finding what your character is going to be, you know, and you can see the evolution as you went through, you know, trying all kinds of different but I mean, everybody does that, you know, whether ASMR or whatever they do in here. I don't think many people come onto YouTube with a voice. They come here searching for a voice.
And I don't regret. People say, well, why did you do those sort of videos in kind of sensual ASMR whispering? But I don't regret it because, number one, they got a lot of views. Number two, that's still a part of me. Yeah. And also, I learned from it. I knew that wasn't the direction I wanted my channel to go. Some people do. I didn't want it. And then I learned from it. So I don't regret it. It's just something I don't tend to do much. I still do mouth sounds now, and yeah, but I'm not as on that page.
But I see you doing it because I know your personality now, and I know how much you love to laugh and have fun. I picture you more having trouble keeping a straight face through some of the stuff.
I can't be sexy and sensual like some of them I watch. I think, how do you looking that perfect? I'm just sitting there, you know, in my jogging bottoms or something. I'm not, you know.
I just see you cracking yourself up all the time. Like I love that. I think it's so much fun. You just have a stellar personality. You really do.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Both of you, love that. Literally, especially today, as I say, it's been a bit of a weird day. My emotions been up and down. And supposed to do something like this and have a chat, and have a laugh. It's thank you.
Well, I really appreciate it with that going on. That you're still with. That you came on tonight and that as well. I really wanted to say that. And that.
No, thank you. Again, and you got to do an ASMR collab with me. You got free time. You know. I think it'd be good.
I'm curious.
Yeah,
and I don't say that too often.
That would be awesome.
Xenia, she's right away into stuff. I'm always, but
I like this idea.
I mean, you can make it fun. You don't have to take it serious. You can make it fun. I was going to say I'll pimp you out, but not literally. But that the other day. But I would promote you. You know, it'd be good.
I laughed when you said that. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, we can't. You know, 2 for the price of 1 couples. ASMR.
Exactly.
Yes, that's right.
Me and Nathan versus you two does the best couple ASMR. I mean, you know, he's pretty good when he puts his mind to it.
That would be fun.
And something different.
Yes. You came and collab, so we'll collab on your channel. We'll do that.
Exactly. Sounds great.
Put it on. I'll pimp you out. I've got to stop saying that. But
no, I'm fine with being pimped out. That's all.
Yeah, we're fine with that.
We're easy.
We're fine with that.
We're easy there. I didn't finish that part. Yeah, we're easy. Why not?
Sounds awesome. There's the last question was syntax. First he said that found an ice tote bag in a Poundland on the weekend, and Laura, it's a Harry Potter one, and says, "Don't let muggles get you down."
Sorry, I heard about Poundland. Don't let the muggles let you down.
Harry Potter tote bag that says, "Don't let muggles get you down."
Oh yeah, that's a cute little tote bag.
And the last question was, if somebody is thinking of doing their first ASMR video, what would be the main tips?
Yeah, you know what? I honestly think you should go. If it's the first video, should be really simple. Don't go and try and do something really complicated or technical, and just be really introduce yourself. You know, something like a little whispered intro. You know, hi, my name's blah blah blah, and this, you know, even something like that. They get to know you from that get go, and you're whispering, or maybe just sit and tap on something, or just do something comfortable to you. Don't try and do too much, and do you know what I mean? Just really. Just enjoy it as well. Too many people make ASMR videos and you can tell they're not really enjoying it. They're just kind of going through the motions. Try and enjoy doing it. Enjoy it. Have fun with it. Don't take it take it seriously to a degree, but don't take it so seriously.
That's great advice, I think.
It's a lot of balance in ASMR. I'm realizing more and more, especially that's where I think you really have honed your craft over 6 years.
Yeah, well, yeah. It sounds so long. My mum said to me when I said today I was in this interview, she said, "How long have you been doing your channel, Laura?" I said, 6 years, Mum. She doesn't talk like that, but 6 years is a long time. It's a long time.
For YouTube, that's honestly like an eternity. It really is, you know.
Yeah, it's like dog years here. So.
Yeah.
By the way, you look at me when you said dog years.
It doesn't. No, God, no. Even the salon guy the other night that was on, like he was 2007. Like, I mean, that's.
Yeah, he's nice. He's a nice man.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun too.
He needs to do an ASMR collab with me, just saying.
Yeah, you guys would be a really good connection too. Definitely, you guys got to get to meet each other. I think that would be
he's
awesome.
Nice. He's a nice man. Yeah, he seems cool.
And he's another one. Look at him at 580 something. Met him in a chat, and we had what at the time 6. I think we were over 6 at the most. And like right away, yeah, that sounds interesting. That's the people that really seem to open every door. You know, that's what I always want to try and model myself after as we keep growing. That we do
I'm really
stuff
proud
like
of your channel, and I'm not just saying it 'cause you're in front of me, but I genuinely, you know that you've seen me in my live streams. Whenever you come in, I get a little bit of fangirl.
You're so sweet.
Videos are here. I can't help it because I genuinely think you're not in the wheel, and the way that your viewers just interact with you, and it's fun, and you make everyone feel special and do the roll call. I actually sit there and go, I'm here.
I love it. I love it. And it is an honor. We are honored by that. Actually, sometimes I get a bit red, like from watching. Like I'm like, oh, I'm touched though. It means a lot. It really does.
And I know that people that I know in the community know you, and I'm like, I'm doing an interview. Pusa. Sorry, you know I have a problem. Pusa Studios.
Perfect.
You know, it's my accent. And they're like, oh, I love them. I watch them. So a lot of people that I know are watching you and liking you. So I think that's pretty cool.
And I want to thank you for that.
Thank you.
You helped get us that day to 6,000. You were that last bump, so we went on live.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep getting you to more. If you do my video ASMR, I'll tell you, I'll pimp you out. You'll end up beating me. Like, oh, that couple are good at ASMR.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That won't happen. We actually hit 6,000 that night with Cab 7. He was about to hit 6, and we did it together at the very same time on the same live stream. Yeah.
I think you're doing, honestly, I'm genuine. Trust me. If I like you, I like you. If I don't, I don't. But I genuinely like you both. And I think you're doing really well. I think your channel's exciting, and it's fun, and it's interactive, and it's supportive, and it's just great. Everyone needs, I won't say the S word, but everyone needs to support this channel and give
subscribe
it
subscribe to
MinxLaura123. Okay, I'll worry not to say it, but
oh no, last night actually it's better off to say it than say a lot of the other words, as long as it's not just sub42. Yeah,
I was trying to be good. It didn't work.
The algorithm can pick up on whatever word you give it. Within 2 minutes, usually it knows there's something going on.
Oh my, I didn't know that. I always try to avoid the subscribe word because people say don't say subscribe. So now I'm like,
yeah, no, subscribe. As long as they don't say as long as they say I like what you did and I subscribe to you, it's good. Versus I butterfly you 10, butterfly me back, or me rubber.
I don't get any of that. Yeah, no. I don't get it. But everyone needs to, like, literally, this channel's great, and it's nice you meet so many different. I've met lots of channels for your streams and stuff I actually really like, and I watch them regularly, and I turn up to their streams, and it's just nice. I've met a lot of people from you as well.
Well, right back at you. We met channels like you. We met a lot of great people from there.
You notice because everyone comes in with an ASMR next.
I love it, and I'm honored. Well, that was our goal, was always be the hub for all the niches to meet. That's the main.
Definitely the niches are coming. I've been bringing them all here.
I love it. I love it. You've been such a good ambassador for us. I hope we return the favor as well. So,
bless you.
We love what you're doing.
Thank you.
And the real Birdie, thank you so very much.
And Victor, thank you so much as well. Very
kind of both of you. Yes. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being so generous with your time.
No, thank you. I don't know, I'm still awake, to be fair. I'm like, normally, as I say, normally asleep by now, but I've had a coffee, so it's probably chirped me up a little bit.
Well, you didn't disappoint. And if you were worried about doing an interview...
I'm trying to be on my best behaviour. I didn't say rude words, I don't think. No, I'm a little bit cheeky, but... I might have brought up my feet, but I mean, that was the only negative about it.
No, I love it. I did.
Oh, no, it's live. You can't. Oops.
Well, I hope you don't feel as nervous now as you said you felt at the beginning.
No, I really, for that 10 minutes before, I was like, oh, I'll be sick. I was so nervous.
Oh, no.
I was like, no, stop it, Laura. Come on.
And now?
No, I feel I can honestly say I've really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. I feel like I've got to know you as people. So I feel like you're friends as well now. Come to the wedding, it's all good.
Oh, most definitely.
You never know with us, you know, you got to be careful with these.
That's fine. I honestly feel like I've got to know you a bit better as well, So
where are you located in England? exactly.
Oh, you see, look, he's booking the wedding hotel.
Yes, that's right.
Of course.
No, but are you central or are you down closer to London?
We're in a place called Essex, which is near about an hour away from London.
Right. That's the part I have been through central up through Scotland. I've done the Isle of Man and I've done Ireland.
Okay.
But I haven't done the lower because I want to wait. Xenia's always wanted to go there because when she was in school, when she first came to Canada, her English was British English. Like it wasn't pharmacy, it was chemist and all. So she's kind of wanted to go back to.
He's laughing at me all the time.
No, I just was. I watch a lot of British comedy. I grew up on like Benny Hill.
That's probably why you like my humour.
I do.
British comedy, you understand it.
I am one of the biggest Benny Hill fans that's ever walked the earth.
Benny Hill. Yeah, he was good.
I know. It's such cheesy humor, but so well, so for the time.
Only Fools and Horses with Dale Boy. Do you remember that one?
Yes. Oh my God, the Sale of a Half Century is the funniest thing I ever seen in my life. When they made fun of Sale of the Century game show, and they had the little bald guy, the beautiful girl, and the older woman, and they all were tied. And of course, he wants the beautiful woman to win. And so he goes to the beautiful woman. He goes, "They're each going to get a question for £5. They're strictly fair. We're going to be on, you know, right away what's coming." And he said, okay, there's this place where they had a tennis championship last year. It's spelled WIMLEY. Oh, I left out one word and letter. She gets it, no problem. Then he goes to the old lady and he said, now your question is, how many people attended the cup last year? And she said 90,000. Of course, the answer was 90,002, so she didn't get it. And then goes to the little bald guy and says, for your £5, can you tell me their names and addresses?
He's got a great laugh, hasn't he?
He's gone.
He's better than
He's
laugh.
gone.
Mum was a good laugh.
I've watched it for 40 years and I still find it the funniest thing of all time. I go on YouTube about once every 2 weeks. My kids hate it for me making them watch it.
On the contrary, I love keeping up the appearances.
Mrs. Bouquet,
Yeah.
Mrs. Bucket.
Yes. It's so cheesy. I just love it so much.
Monty Python goes
Monty
without
Python,
saying.
yes, of course, yeah.
Well, Canada, we're always going to be that bridge between Europe and the States. Our comedy is kind of influenced by both. Whatever law there is, where if the States are stricter on one and the Europe's less on that, we're in the middle. It seems like every situation we think of, we always kind of get there. So British humor has always played a big part in Canadian comedy, and you can see it everywhere into it.
By the way, Sleeping Artist ASMR said that we could photograph your wedding. That's right. That's a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. You can live stream it. Get some money at me wedding while you're there.
Oh, no.
No, we are wedding photographers. No. We actually do
really?
photography.
Well, I've always liked you.
Getting commercials for Jeep Renegade in the middle of the vows.
Yeah. Get, free photography and we get to hang out to
That's
UK.
right.
I'll give you a bit of wedding cake, take all my photos. Boom, it's a result for all of us.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh, you've been so awesome.
Thank you so much for your time.
We have to keep in touch, give our best to Nathan, and
no, definitely, and I mean, if you ever want to do a collab, or if I could maybe interview you in the future or something on the channel, I'm always there to.
I think it's time for us to do one. So I think we'll definitely get in touch.
I love that idea, definitely. Yes.
I'm curious to see. I'm terrified to see what we'll come up with. To be honest, that's what makes it fun. So,
yeah.
But I think the viewers will appreciate the fact that I think they like it when people are non-ASMR, but they're trying it. I think it means a lot to them. You know what I mean? You're trying something that they're into. It's nice.
It's fun.
And especially if I say I love you both, they'll be like, yeah, they're cool. You're in the club. You can join. And they'll take it to their hearts.
I absolutely love it. Yeah, we got to do this.
Oh yes, definitely.
We're signed on. We'll get in touch with you soon.
Yep.
I can, like I say, we'll think of something together.
Awesome. Yeah, I like it. Maybe like 5 triggers each, or so. I don't know. We could do something like that. A little tap off, or maybe I don't know, whisper off. We could do anything. Yeah. The world is our oyster, friends. The world is our oyster.
I love that.
Sign us up.
Yes.
Give our best to Nate, and you have an awesome night.
Thank you.
And,
thank you both.
And hang in there. Things are going to be great.
Yes.
Oh, we've cheered me up today, so that's good.
Well, you cheered us up too. It's a two-way street. So.
Thank you very much. Good night or good day, but you know what I mean.
Have a great night and go get some sleep.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Oh, I love it. What a great entry. Oh, excellent.
I don't know if I'm still on or gone. Or, what do I do? Do I press exit? Or...
I got you all taken care of. Oh my God, she's awesome. She didn't disappoint in any way.
Oh my God, no! And how couldn't she? I like I said, I'm such a fan, and my guilty pleasure. Love her so much, and I hope you guys, if you don't know her yet, that you love her as much now as we do, and go check her out.
Yes.
Really, really amazing. Not just saying that. Her playlists have been playing 24/7 lately here. I do go to bed with her and I wake up with her on my TV. So, yes, definitely check her out. All the links are down below in the description.
7. Guys, and if you haven't checked out Cab, once again, you got to check him out. He's nuts.
Before he goes completely off the roof.
Yeah, exactly. The Betty White.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to kill. I know.
We'll have to have a talk with you.
Yes.
We'll have to have a talk with you. Yeah, with you. That's right. With you, Cab 7. That's right. Look me in the eye.
You don't see that very often. Scott's Thought Channel, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's awesome. And Syntax AI as well. I'm glad you guys enjoyed. There she is in the chat, guys. If you haven't subscribed to her yet, MinxLaura123 ASMR. And remember while you're there to grab her other channel as well, guys. Both are amazing. MinxLaura's 123's Wacky World. Just phenomenal.
Yes, and all the links are in the description as well. You can follow her on Twitter, on Instagram. You can check her out there, and of course her new Patreon page as well. Check that out, follow, and maybe you want to have your own personal video or maybe one-on-one chat with Laura. Check that out, as well as her merch. It's all there on her channel, and some of it is in the description here as well.
I so wish we had the power to get her up to 50K. Like, that would be...
Yeah.
I wish that there was any way I could do it.
Well, we'll keep an eye on her,
yes.
And I know we'll definitely try to help out as much as we can.
Especially a channel like that, because I know whoever gets to find her is going to... Oh, my God.
No. Is that what you mean?
Cab, you're crazy, man. You are absolutely crazy tonight.
I don't know what to do with you. You. Just love you.
You're so kind and crazy, all mixed into one. Mudnuts Reviews. I love her to death. Never miss her lives. Yeah, she is fantastic. Truly.
Yes.
Thank you, Night Girl. Thank you.
Yes. Hi.
Salvatore, how are you? Eileen Villiers.
Mark at Sherlock. Hello and welcome here.
Oh my God, that was such a good interview. If you guys missed it, I hope you guys can come back and check this out later on, because it was such a great watch. Just so much fun.
Yes, definitely, guys. And tomorrow we're going to be back at 1 p.m. Eastern with our shout-out game night, where we review the channels and give you tips on how to grow on YouTube in a fun and entertaining way. That's tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. And back on Friday with an interview with our amazing guest, to whom you can ask all your questions about universe, planets, science, and all of that. Your friendly scientist neighbor just down the street, as he calls himself.
Yeah.
A Launchpad Astronomy channel. Christian Reddy is going to be on Friday. He's a scientist, worked at NASA and works, I don't know how to say, over Hubble telescope.
Yeah.
So check that out. That's on Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's going to be really interesting as well.
It is, guys. And he's so accessible when he talks. Like, it's really something for everybody.
He's really a next door neighbor scientist. That's exactly how he calls himself. He's so true. He explains it very accessibly and very interesting at the same time.
Mark E.T. Sherlock. Not again. I thought I fixed my name. LOL. It's E.T. like phone home. That's why Mark and E.T. are space. But
yeah, I think you're only allowed it 3 times, and then you gotta wait for 90 days.
Yeah.
So just watch it when you.
Somebody Mark wrote last night though in the chat that there's a workaround for it, but now for the life, not through Google Plus. There was another way through Community or.
Okay.
I forget. That was the new workaround for it, but no.
Wouldn't be fiddling with it too much now, though, because of the YouTube.
Yeah, guys.
Just wait it out.
Yeah. There is a lot going on, as we said with you last night. there is a lot happening with YouTube right now, and it's not helping creators a lot at the moment with all the server migrations, everything. We're noticing our numbers, and we're actually getting more than what it's showing, and it's bumping back and forth. And it's not just big creators have actually, some of them have stopped creating altogether until YouTube has fixed it because they're that angry. So
that's right, but we are still for you guys,
Yes.
because it's not only about the views. We just want to hang around with you guys as well and give you content that we always bring you here
yes.
for your fun entertainment as well. Branscombe
Hey,
fan,
how are
hello,
you?
good to see you.
What a pleasure. Nice always to have you in. Hope you're doing well. If you get a chance, guys, like I say, if you're just joining us, I hope you can go back later on and see our guest. Laura was just amazing. She was so much fun. We've had such a mix. We've been so lucky when you look at it, the people that we've gotten to meet here.
Oh,
Through this,
yes, I mean...
It's mind-boggling.
Unbelievable, yes. I have 2.5 full pages of our videos from interviews just from season 2 that I compiled together yesterday.
I'm just showing like some of the thumbnails right now. I mean, channels of all sizes, interests, niches from all over the world. It's been a really fulfilling thing, thanks to all you guys, because it is because of you guys that we get to do this. And you know, we never even planned a live stream. We're coming up on our first anniversary, March 29th, when we did our first live stream, and it was never supposed to be a live stream, except for that time. And now to say we've had all these people, I can't believe, I told a friend the other day, we can say we've actually had 2, not 1, but 2 Emmy Award-winning guests. I mean, that just boggles my mind, you know.
Yes, we had Writers Guild Award-winning guests as well, Emmy Award. There's lots of interesting guests, big YouTubers, small YouTubers, smaller. I don't like saying small.
Up and
we all
coming.
like up and coming, yes.
Yes. Up and coming.
And a huge array of amazing creators. And guys, we do have a featured playlist on our homepage for all of our interviews from season 2. And you can also find season 1 in our playlist as well, where we did more than 60 interviews with creators as well.
There you go, guys. All to be found here.
Yep.
And also you can check out everything from shoutouts, Tech Talk Tuesdays. You want to go back and check it out. Explore our content, our milestones, and of course our cinematic videos as well. If you hadn't had a chance to check them out, which I am very, very proud of. That's what's the start of this channel. So if you haven't seen what we've done yet as far as the cinematic stuff, I hope you can get by and check something out just to see what else we have done. And we continue to do. We just don't get to do it much for personal anymore. But that's okay, because we get to have great chats with you guys. Good Cell Life, what's going on? Great to see you. Great to see you. Thank you so much, Johnson Joy. Appreciate that. Leonard Plays in here. Jelly Duck, how are you? Good to see you again. We were chatting before the show started. Jackie Howder, of course. Jackie Howder, I just have such a great name. I love saying it.
Late home from work once again. Hopefully that's changing next week.
Sorry, I was just enjoying my coffee for a second. I don't know what happened with Chris tonight. It's an awful thing when you say that about your child, like they're supposed to be running your coffee. He thought he had brought it to us, that's why, but he left it on the counter.
Oh, yeah, and then it was cold, but
Yeah.
then he changed it again. So that's interesting.
Sleeping Artist ASMR, thank you so very much for coming tonight, and I'm so glad you enjoyed it and love having you here. So,
by the way, we have started a little bit of conversation about the YouTube changes after what we talked about yesterday on our live stream on our Discord. So if you want to chat about that, if you have any opinions, any questions, just chat around with each other about it off YouTube. And off live streams, we have Discord server where you can go. There's a special place to share your video. You can also join into the chat about these changes. It's sometimes just good to vent, sometimes good just to chat and ask the question. All the links are available in our about section and in our description of the video, and I'll put it in the chat too.
there's all the, I just put all the links, guys. If everything there, if you have Twitter, hopefully you have Twitter. I'm praying and crossing my fingers you do. Instagram, Facebook, Discord, and even Reddit. I hope you guys can check us out on all of them. And do that with everybody, guys you meet. Join all their social medias. Never put all your eggs in one basket. And also, it's just a great way to keep in touch with people and grow your own social medias as well. Thank you so much, Isotope White. Appreciate it. That is so kind of you. Lulu, love you. Thank you so much for everything tonight. As always, you are just, well, you're just the bee's knees, as they say. My little one. My old lady cooking show. Thank you for another great interview. Well, thank you so much for being here. Night Girl says, once again, I love the accent, as always.
Thank you. Thank you. Apparently, it's one of the triggers. Like our guest's English accent is one of the triggers for ASMR as well. So I don't know what accent trigger would I be.
Well, you triggered me, so I'm married to you, so.
Oh my goodness.
That's true.
That was
Isn't that
Wasn't
sweet?
that a great answer, guys?
Yeah, that's
It's
right.
buttering it up. Tingles, tingles.
It is. I mean, truth be told, I've said
Marathon. Buttering it up for the marathon. Tingles, tingles.
Good God.
You said that, not me.
You guys are awesome.
Oh, guys,
Oh, man.
thank you so much for joining us today once
Yes.
again. And, of course, share it out. Come back and leave a comment if you can. We do appreciate when you do. And we'll see you tomorrow.
Please hit the like button. It really does help a lot as well. And we'll see you guys in less than 24 hours. Remember, guys, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern is...
Game night shout-out wheel.
It's about time.
That's right. Are you going to be ready? You should. We'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Take care, everybody. Much love. Nice seeing you. See you soon.